Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Rush holding it down with the Labudo Network. Right now, I'm promoting my side hustle, Rush Enterprise. If you're in the state of New Jersey, you need armed guards or unarmed guards, call up my business line and I'll line it up. The bigger the contract, the more money we make together, you heard? Right now, we're going to expound on this movie called Unfaithful. Yo, I think it's going to be a dope review. I got my co-host Fame in the building and my ace sophisticated jerk, man. We about to expound on this joint. Talk to him, guys.
Yeah, this is gonna be definitely a dope live, man. This movie is
Yeah, pissed off. You got the
classic.
screen on.
You coming a little low, famous.
Oh, hold up. You can hear me right now?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's a little low.
All right, hold on. Y'all continue. Probably got to talk
But
about it. Hold on.
real quick before we jump into this live, I just wanted we're gonna do an update. Me and famous, we're thinking about replacing Rush with like an Asian gentleman or a white guy
Yo, yo,
due to his wine problems, due to his wine drinking problems. No, I'm joking.
oh shit.
Nah, that's fair. We messing around. We gotta give him a hard time though. Shout out to Rush though.
Shout out to Rush. Y'all can hear me better?
Yeah, you better now.
Is it clear though? It's clear, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
All right, good.
Yeah, I just
So
want to make
yeah,
sure we hear you, man. I know you're gonna cook on this one.
yeah, this movie pissed me off, man. Yo, the more we watch these movies, the more they piss me off, man. How they portray men, man, so weak. But the movie we will be reviewing today is Unfaithful, made in 2002, and the synopsis of the movie is a seemingly happy suburban marriage unravels after a wife starts a torrid affair, leading to jealousy, obsession, and violence. And it's starring Diane Lane, Richard Gere, and Oliver Martinez. The director is Adrian Line. And first comment, they're already cooking. Marriage is for dummies. They're already cooking on the string. But yeah, so first thoughts on this movie. What is the rating, y'all gonna give this movie?
Scale on 1 to 10. I'm gonna have to give this like a 8.5, man. This is an old school classic.
Yeah, I never saw this movie before, but I'm with you, SJ. Even though it pissed me off because it was actually good. That's why it pissed me off because it's actually reality, and you know. But yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yo, I'm gonna give it a 9, man. This movie was good. I mean,
I hated the end. I would have gave it a 9. I brought it to 9 if the ending. I hated the ending.
yeah, I mean, I didn't like the ending either. You know what I'm saying? But it is very realistic, man. I mean, like,
Mm,
yo, I mean, I don't want to spoil the joint because I'm ready to talk shit.
yeah,
So I'm gonna let y'all handle this, man. So start cooking.
yeah, Rush, you be ready to jump to the end credits. You be ready to just finish it. But
Yeah, hold on real quick.
rating
This movie came out in what, 2002?
Nah, it came
2000.
out in 2000, bro. This
Oh,
movie
it
is
said
26 years
2002.
old, man.
Yeah, because I didn't realize how old it was. But man, this is one of the movies I think dads need to sit down and watch with their sons and break down the game with their sons. Like, hey, because
Yo,
like
yo, yo,
I seen
y'all
this when I
peep the
was.
shit saying that he ain't never getting married, right?
What was
That was my
that?
favorite part of the film. I'm like, oh man, he's smart. Word is born.
Who? Who?
Who was that?
The kid said he ain't never getting married.
Oh,
Oh
I never
yeah,
seen that
yeah.
part. I didn't hear that part. I
Yeah, the
must have
son
missed
was
that one.
talking about that. She was trying to school him, and that's when that motherfucker gave her the ice grill. He was like, "Bitch,
I ain't never getting
you got the audacity."
word, man.
This is a
But
dope
go
ass
ahead,
movie
famous.
though.
Go ahead. I don't let's take this off. But yeah, I just want to mention that because yeah, man, when this movie came out, I just damn near graduated. But it's like looking at this now, I'm like, damn, man, like the old heads should have been sitting down with the younger generation, schooling them on this. This movie would have been a good tutorial of like what to avoid and shit. But go ahead,
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
I
they
famous.
could,
totally agree. I totally agree, man.
or they could
Sure.
tune into they could tune into the Labudo Network. We gonna give them the game,
Oh no,
but we
facts, facts.
talk about this all the time, and we about to break it down right now, so you can watch us do it. And the writers today need to take pointers from the writers in the past, because as we do these reviews, the older movies seem way better than the new movies.
Now they do, man. You know the
Way,
crazy thing
way
too,
better,
man.
yeah. Way, way better.
This movie,
Like the
they had a $50 million budget, and it did. This movie like did so well, man. It like went way past like their expectations and shit. They grossed way more than what they had for their budget because there was no like graphics and shit, no anything. It was a pretty simple concept, but a good storyline, like you said, famous.
yeah. So I got a few questions, just like three. Um, do y'all think I'm gonna make a statement? Do you think cheating in a marriage deserves jail time? At least like a year, 6 months to a
Nah,
year jail time?
nah,
I do.
man. Nah. Yo, nigga, yo. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if a chick cheat on you, nigga, yo, move on, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
move on. Yeah. But
she
cheating in a
she she
marriage, you don't think
chose
that
that,
deserves
yo,
jail
my
time?
nigga, she chose that nigga, man. And I'm saying,
Yeah.
yo, a woman has free will, man. So if she chooses to cheat on a sucker, that's on that sucker ass nigga, man. She don't need to do
Nah,
no time for that, man. Come on, man. Come on.
nah. That's not. You don't think cheating in a marriage deserves no jail time at all?
Nah, man. People have free will, man. If God ain't gonna force you to do something, why you gonna
That
force a
don't.
woman in a marriage, bro? Nah,
People
yeah,
have free
nah.
will. Rush. People have free will to kill too, and it's jail time.
Nah,
I,
I
I,
mean,
I,
I think that's yo. I think that's a bit extreme. I understand where you're coming from because due to the result of the damage that Shorty did in that film, yo,
No,
that's nasty work. Yeah,
but
I understand,
I like
but
where fame is going. There definitely needs to be some a penalty
un-
system. So
yes,
I don't
yeah,
think jail at first.
yo, hold on. Yeah, there should be a level of a penalty system, but yeah, I don't think a woman should do some time. But I think that yo, if she get caught cheating, she don't get no child support, she don't get no alimony, she don't get none of
no,
that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That
hell
I'll
no.
agree on that. You know what I'm saying?
But if they know, if what you think, if women knew, if they cheated, they face 6 months to a year jail time. That would lower, infidelity tremendously.
Yo, okay, yeah. I mean,
I mean, it would.
maybe
It,
so, but I mean, I don't think that's the way to go about it, man.
I do.
I think a man needs to be held accountable on who he wifes up, man. You shouldn't wife up a bird, man. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas out there, you know what I mean? They'll wife up a bird and pay the consequences later, man. You know what I'm saying?
but famous, it
Yeah,
definitely would drop the rate. But the issue is like the sinister shit. Like I say, females would do in that case would be like they'll start putting allegations on men. Oh, he beat me, or So that's what I'm saying. They'll find a loophole into like every process.
but you
So
know,
like going back, I think it should be a penalty system. I think like what Rush was kind of saying, man, they forfeit all rights to like
thank
alimony, half the assets. But say like if the guy there's a crime of passion, say like if he like I'm not gonna give away the movie, but if it escalates to like a murder because the guy like loses it, I think the woman then should go to jail. She should be the one that has to do them years then in that case.
Yeah,
I
I'm not saying
agree.
just
I agree on
saying
that
women.
one. Yes, 100%. I agree on that one because a lot of times women will put men in dangerous, compromised situations, man. And I agree with that.
So
Most
I think
definitely.
like that guy should get like a jail free out of card. He should just be like, you get some like anger management, some therapy sessions, and she got to serve all that time.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Look at
All
us
right,
solving the
I see
world's
that.
problems.
Yeah, but I think both are saying, I'm telling you, I'm sending them to prison. Yeah, that infidelity in a marriage is gonna be a misdemeanor. I'm telling you. Vote for fame. I'm running for president in 2028. I'm telling y'all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I'm making simping. I told you that's gonna be a class A felony. Simping. That's gonna be more.
You
So
got my vote.
yeah,
I'll tell you that. You got my
I'm
vote.
telling you.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
I'm
vote for
telling
you,
you.
man.
I bet your relationship's gonna be great again. But yeah, who y'all think cheat more, women or men? I think women
Women.
by far.
Women. 100% women.
I don't know about
Yo,
that one.
SJ, man, I know SJ gonna give us some pushback, but go ahead, man. Go ahead. Start cooking.
I'm gonna say men by a little bit. I don't think the like margin is that big, but I'll say it's damn near like close to equal nowadays.
Nah, I would disagree. Actually, I know what you're saying, but most men are incapable of cheating. Now, if I think if most men was capable of cheating, I think men would cheat more because I think men would just be trying to have sex with everything. But most men are incapable of getting that many women to cheat with. They struggle getting one woman. So I don't think a woman she can go outside and get anybody she wants, at least for sex.
No, I think
So
back in the day, man, it probably would have been. But man, box is
back
at an all time low at this point, man. They throwing it out here, man. It's like
nah,
a tsunami out here. And then, like good dudes, like a lot of these females, man, because there's the fucked up part. And this shows a lot of qualities about women. Women are targeting, like, if they see a good man and they know he in a relationship, they almost see it as a game to be like trying to get him in the bedroom and shit, see if they could pull him. And a lot of them be
yeah,
their
but
own homegirls and shit. That's why I'm saying, man, like,
even with that said, a small percentage of men are having sex with majority of the women. There's not a lot of men.
man, I think they running through everybody. I think a female would sleep with like 4 or 5 different prototypes of men. I think this is the shit that men just ain't
I
discussing.
agree on that. I agree on that. I believe a female will sleep with 5 different prototypes of men, but overall, yo, women cheat way more than men, bro. I mean, that's just my
I don't,
personal opinion, bro.
because I think
They
they
got
too single now, man, where they're not even in
Yo, think
relationships, man.
about it, right? Yo, a chick came up with a systematic joint called the Run Club. Do you know what them bitches do after they get done running?
Oh yeah, they be getting
what?
knocked off, but they be single in
Yeah,
them run clubs, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. They at a singleness is at an all time high, man, and they get knocked down. That's what I'm saying, man. They ain't even in relationships to be like cheating like that.
Oh, okay. I got all right. At
Yeah,
least
that's
they
what I'm
have.
saying.
So they just being hoes. They're not
Nigga, it's just
even getting.
hookup culture. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Cause man, they so driven by attention that even guys that they don't deem attractive and they want that we probably think in our mind like, hey man, them guys ain't getting none. If that dude willing to give them some attention, man, they'll give him some pity pussy. But yeah, you're right about them run clubs. Yeah, they those are freak offs.
yeah, man, super freak offs, man. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
like,
a
yo, if y'all ever lived in Georgia, that's equivalent living into Georgia and getting into the nightlife in Georgia. Because in Georgia, yo, they have a lot of sex clubs in Georgia. You know what I mean? I would get invited to these joints all the time, but I will always decline because I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? Like
sure.
that's
Niggas are
how serious
fucking
these run
capping.
clubs is, my nigga.
Stop
You know what I
lying,
mean?
goddamn it.
No, I'm not into shit like that, bro. That's just too much, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Rush was in there smacking it down. Shout out. No, I'm joking.
Hell nah, nigga. That's way too much, bro. Ew. You know what I mean? But I use that example for, you know what I mean, the nightlife in Georgia, which the run club, because the run club is like or orgy section, you know what I mean? That gets down on the regular when niggas go out running and shit like that. So, you know what I
That's
mean?
crazy. I never heard of that.
Yeah,
This is
man,
the first
food
time
for
hearing
thought, my nigga.
Yeah, fame dad. Them spin cycle of classes. I'm trying. you in some fitness and stuff. You join those things, man. You guaranteed like
Oh yeah, you
beats on a
guaranteed
regular
box,
basis, though.
nigga. 100%,
Yeah,
my nigga. 100%.
Damn,
That
damn,
that's
y'all
that,
making
that that's the whole
that's crazy.
agenda of having a run club is to get, you know what I mean?
yeah.
To
Run
get bent
club,
over,
cycle
nigga.
classes, dog. And I know this cat. He took his pimping to a whole nother level. He's in Pilates and shit. He's like, dog, my calendar stay full. with bad
Yeah,
joints.
you won't catch me going to no Pilates, no run clubs, none of that shit, nigga. I'm good, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a bit
I'm,
much, nigga.
I'm glad y'all niggas told me that my ex was in cycling. She probably getting I'm glad y'all told me that. Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
Be careful for them ones, boy. That's
I,
adrenaline city, boy. They and that motherfucker like everybody just got wandering eyes and yeah, there's just some shit up in there.
I,
But that was a
I
good
got one
first
more question.
question though, Famous. You said you got two
I
more?
got, nah, one last question, and then we can start the movie review. With the invention of social media, now that social media is here to stay, do y'all think women are even capable of being faithful in a marriage or relationship?
No, they have way too many options, and due to feminism encourages them to get bent over. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree. I
I,
think
I,
there's probably
I,
some, but majority no.
yeah, definitely not majority. I was telling Rush the other day. I was like, man, I dropped my percentages to like 10%. Cause
Damn, damn.
I don't even yeah man, it's like you said, social media, man, it's like a lot of females, man, they're seeking out shit to be mad at their significant other for. It's almost like,
Hmm.
man, like you said, they got that mindset, man. They're looking for shit to be complain about so they can go out there and do shit and lead a relationship. So yeah, that loyalty and the sacrifice to be in a relationship, that shit gone, man. They're
Yeah, that
seeking
shit
shit
is
out to make
over,
themselves
bro.
upset. So yeah,
Yeah.
social media is driving it.
Yeah, and they cannot get rid of the attention from other men. They love that. They can't. They would never let that go. I don't believe because they rather the attention from a bunch of men than one man. And now that they can get it from anybody they want, and they got these false sense of options, I don't think I don't think relationships might get better.
But it's also like look when they look at somebody else's lifestyle that might have something, man, they could be in a completely good situation, dude, loyal, man, and they're looking at that other model and stuff like, well, damn, they got more, man, they going on more trips. So they start convincing themselves in their mind, man, like their situation is bad. So that's where they end up fucking a lot of relationships up. So yeah, like you said, mixed in with the options that man,
Yeah,
they always kind of like in a state of like being mad, you know what I'm saying? Or they
yeah,
could do
wondering.
better.
Yeah, they got wondering eyes. And as soon as you get into a heated argument with her, she's one DM away from getting entertained by the next man. It's very easy. Before, women was relegated to just men in their neighborhood and stuff like that. They ain't have all these options. They actually had to work to get another man. Now it's just they just a DM away. But yeah, with that said, we can go to the first exhibit, Exhibit A, because we got to
Oh,
start this. Man. But this movie ain't waste no time with making her a piece of shit.
yeah, she jumped right
They
into
wrote
it.
they wrote her in it. They wrote her in it from jump. Like they ain't she had no redeeming factors from the first scene. It was over. That was like, God damn, they ain't waste no time to make her a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was from the jump.
Yeah, and the crazy part is, like you said, SJ, they have a good situation. You said it. You actually started this movie review off good because you said they have a good situation and they'll mess it up thinking the grass is greener, or because she really had no reason to do. They even explained anything reason she had to do what she did. So Exhibit A is basically the modern day woman always falling on some dick.
Yo,
That's
and mind you, this movie is 26 years old, my nigga. This shit came out in 2000, dog. So, yo, these people that conjure up this film, they knew what was coming.
yeah.
Nah,
I,
facts, Rush.
I knew she was a shit, bro. It's like the very not the very first, but like close to the first scene, and she's already falling on some dick. She met a nigga falling on some dick. Crazy.
Nah, but the
So
fucked up thing with this scene right here and how they started it off, like you said, this dude was like a great father. He had
yeah,
her out in Worcester County, man, which is all about that bread. Like they went in, so that dude got her in the house that she wanted, the neighborhood, the suburbs and shit, to raise a child. He's like an ambitious guy, what they all say they want. So he's working, putting in that work. She's a stay-at-home mom. She's just like finding like little jobs to do and shit to keep herself busy. So he was like everything like a lot of females say they want. Like, man, I want to be the stay-at-home. I want to live the soft life. This motherfucker was like the epitome of a dude delivering the soft life, putting them in the house they want. She got the kids. She's just chilling at the crib doing stuff. It's still, like I said, wasn't happy, man. So yeah, this is a provider cautionary tale.
They ain't never happy. And then she left her husband to be with the nigga staying in his friend's library. This shit is crazy. What's your take on this, Russ? How it started off the modern day woman, basically? They basically predicted the modern always falling off.
Word is born. Yo, listen, man. Like, it could be because it was a whole innocent situation. You know what I mean? She fell. She needed some help because she cut her leg. You know what I mean? She went out the apartment, and it was downhill from there because, the French nigga, he a playboy. So, you know what I mean? With his little bit of, wordplay or whatever, he was able to slide him in them drawers, man. So, listen, man, like, you women, you gotta hold yourself accountable, man. Even though the situation, you know what I mean, was designed for them to get some help, you should never accept any help and go straight home, man. Don't fall into temptation, man. You know what I mean?
On top of that, she went into the nigga's crib. Like, she had no business doing that. Like, she was mad easy. She was ready to go.
I wouldn't say she was easy. I think let's not downplay the situation, man.
This bitch was easy.
We gotta we gotta factor in the situation, bro. Come on, man. We got to factor in the situation. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it was windy. You know what I mean? It was raining. You know what I'm saying? She fell and she had scrapes in her knees. Any chick would accept that kind of help in those kind of conditions, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, you want your... All right. And you see what situation would it led up to.
No, but I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, no matter what the situation is, y'all women out there, man, don't fall into temptation, man, no matter how bad the situation is. So, if you're in a situation where it's rainy, you need some help, you know what I mean, your knees scraped up, nigga, don't accept no help, man. Go straight home. You know what I mean? Or you're gonna end up getting bent over.
Man, I scraped my knee playing basketball all the time. I went home, nigga.
Like, I get what Rush is saying to a degree. It's like, they would take help. Like, if they falling on the ground, some dude's picking them up, trying to chase down their shit. But as soon as my man like, you could come up and get some Band-Aids, like, nah, that's where it stopped. Like,
I got shit to do. Hell nah.
Yeah. So she was easy. She went up there, man.
Supposed to say, in that situation, yeah.
Yeah. Because like that, all that shit she had in that bag was for that birthday party. She could do that shit in the trash and shit. It was so windy out there. I'm like, man, why are you fucking still holding some balloons and shit? So she could threw that shit in the trash. But like, yeah, go ahead, bring me down some Band-Aids. I'm not going up there though. Thank you for the help. It kept it pushing. But nah, she went up to the pad. Even after he made that like joke, he was like, I'm not a serial killer or anything. I would have been like, good female would have been like, oh, hell nah.
Exactly. Rush is bullshitting because if your girl got offered by Antonio Banderas to come upstairs, you would be pissed off too, nigga.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't want her to accept the gesture. Yo asked me to go home, straight home. You know what I'm saying?
But you saying she wasn't easy. If he really pushed it, he could have had her right there. She looked like she was ready to go right there the first time he met.
Yeah, I mean, he a play. Hold on. He a playboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what playboys do, nigga. So, yeah,
my man wasn't spitting no heavy game. I'll tell you what happened. Like, man, she was bored out of her fucking mind with her life, man. She hated it. Because, man, you remember in the beginning, like the husband before.
Come on, man. That's
Rush, man. I'm telling you, because I was watching this with my wife. I was like, man, she hates her life, man. Because you remember he came out there, he had the sweater on backwards. That nigga had like zero swag. She was looking at him like, damn, man, like, like she was out over there for like convenience and comfortability. So she wasn't feeling dude like that. So that's why I was like, man, she's like bored out of her mind trying to find shit. That's why she was going to the city. Like, oh man, I got to run out there go do some stuff. You remember he was like, because he told her he was like, man, it's windy out here. Like, be careful. She was just like, fuck, I got to get up out of here. She did not like her life, man.
That it looked like they was in that fucking Dorothy type of fucking tornado at the beginning. That shit looked funny too.
I mean,
It was so
hold out, man. Like, isn't that what you should strive for? To be with somebody that's themselves, my nigga. Like, I didn't see
what you mean?
anything wrong with him being, you know what I mean, like a geek nigga. You know what I mean, he
No,
provided
I'm
for his
saying,
family.
yeah,
You know what
no,
I
nothing's
mean?
wrong with him. But man, she was just like looking at him because you could just tell like her body language is like, because he was like cracking jokes and stuff, and she just looked like burnt out with it. The little boy was like running up to her. She was like, man, she just didn't like her lifestyle. Like they wasn't doing nothing wrong. Like he's providing everything he wanted to, but she just was probably not attracted to him.
I mean,
I think
that
it was,
do happen. You know what I mean? Especially if you're like in like a long committed relationship. Yeah, that'll probably happen. But like everything falls down to the woman, man. Like, what exactly do you want? You know what I mean, are you willing to
they don't.
step out on your husband because he's not as charming as the French nigga? Like, and if so, to me, my personal opinion, that's fucked up, and that's why I'm not a strong advocate for marriage, man. Because what's the point? I mean,
Well, man, like you could tell like he probably pedestalized her. That's what happens a lot too.
nah,
Because
he
you
ain't
remember,
nah, I ain't nah, man. Hold on. Let's not
nah,
make
man,
this.
we got to go there, man. He
Nah,
pedestalized
man.
her.
I don't think he pedestal. That's what you're supposed to do when you marry somebody, man. You're supposed to.
No, man, you got to get somebody close
Listen, man.
to
Nah,
where
hold on.
you
Let me
at.
finish. XJ, let me finish, man. Like, when you marry a chick, man, that's something that you adore. You want to be. You know what I mean, you want to be attached to, my nigga. Like, and if that's the case, nigga, what's the point of marriage, man? What is the point of getting married if she get a pass for being fucked up like this, nigga?
Nah,
No,
not
I'm
gonna
not giving her
pass.
a pass. I'm saying like you can't pedestalize him. Pedestalizing is like, man, you kind of see that motherfucker above you.
No,
Like
but
you're like, oh my
I
god,
didn't see. Yo, listen, man. I didn't see him pedestalizing Shorty, man. Like it was a healthy marriage, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So we
That shit
thought.
was a healthy marriage, my nigga. In the
But
film.
yeah, I think in a marriage y'all supposed to pedalize each other. It's supposed to be like an equal type of thing, even though it's never equal, but it's supposed to be somewhat balanced. Like y'all both pedestalize each other to a certain level, you know. But I didn't get that he was really pedalizing her. Like he would just it looked like he was just attracted to his wife, you know. That's what I got from him. I
but
do
I'm
get
saying
that he
it
probably
was a one way dynamic though. That's what I'm saying. That's where you can see somebody's pedestalizing. Because man, like you said, famous. Say like a dude's
Mhm.
like, man, damn, I got me a catch, man. My wife is fine, and she's like, damn, my husband, he's that dude. That's how it's supposed to be. But in
Yeah,
this dynamic, she's like, this nigga got his shirt on, his sweater on backwards. Fuck.
yeah.
French
I think
dude
it's
said
like
like 5 words, and she's like, shit, listen, let me go up to his place and see what this about.
Yo, that's because she
yeah,
a bird, my nigga. She was going. She was ready to go, my nigga. You
but
know?
I do agree with SJ on one part. I think she was because it's the only reason we actually have because she never explained why or they never showed why she was bored with that life and she just wanted something fresh for the moment. So and a devil our idle mind is the devil's playground. So
Facts.
you let a woman's mind wander and she gets bored, she's gonna do some devious shit.
And this is why, guys, you gotta make her ass work.
Yeah, she got to do something. But we can go to Exhibit B. That's crazy how this movie predicted the modern woman will always fall on some dick.
Hmm.
Look at that. The wind blew her into some dick. Now look, this right here, we can briefly go on this, but this is this is after that scene. She came home and she was kind of fantasizing about the guy from then. And she told her husband that, what happened, the situation. Then her husband left. And then she I think she had the guy's card or something, and she was looking at it. Now you know you ain't shit when the dog looking at you like, yeah, you ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the dog, she picked up the guy's number, whatever, like you gonna call, and then they showed the dog looking at her like, come on now, you ain't shit. So we just briefly running that part. That shit was hilarious.
Well, real quick, because you remember she picked up the book and she was like reading it, and then
Yeah.
that's when the car fell out. So yeah, she was just like intrigued. She's like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna call him and make up some dumb excuse." So yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
dog was looking at her like, "Okay, yeah,
yeah.
you about to get smashed." But that's what
That's
I'm
funny.
saying.
Look at
Like, if she was actually into her man like that, this would have been just like, "Oh, this was a guy I met. He helped me out. This nigga's broke. Got all these damn books over here. I got a good life. Fuck that." That, picking up there and calling that dude wouldn't even been like a part of your thought process. So the fact that she did that, like you said, this didn't even play out a long time. She's like, shit, let me go ahead and call this and see what this is about. That tells you like she wasn't that into her husband and stuff.
and when she told her husband, she was laying on the bed talking about her day, whatever, fantasizing. She was telling her husband
Mm-hmm.
that she fell and whatever, and she met this guy. I- and like he knew since then, like he was like suspicious like from the beginning too. He like, yo, there's something up. But I just want to put this picture up because this expression from the dog is like everything right now. He's like, you ain't shit. When the dog know you ain't shit, you ain't shit. We can go to C Rush if you ain't got nothing to say about that.
Is he still up? I think he might have dropped.
Nah, he can't do that. Rush, wake up. I know he can go to sleep again.
Nah, I think it might have been his internet. I know it was storming bad out here and shit.
Yeah, it was raining out here too.
But yeah, nah, just we could keep on talking about it. But
Yeah, that dog's
go
expressing
ahead, go to
everything.
the. He's back. Hey, Rush,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
take
my
down that
bad,
comment.
man. My bad,
No,
man.
you good.
I had to take this phone call. But you guys are done with Exhibit B?
Yeah, we done with that
Yeah,
one.
he basically talked about the dog looking at her like she ain't shit after he saw her that guy's number. When the
Yeah, that
dog,
dog was like, yeah, he
when the
you about to
dog know
get
you ain't shit.
smashed.
Yeah, he knew. The dog knew.
Uh
Exhibit
oh.
C, he had her. This is when he had her at hello when she went back to the joint, and she made an excuse actually. So right here is when she officially she been cheated in my book, but right here is when she officially cheated because she had a cup of coffee and then she called him. She set the coffee on the payphone. It made her lie like she didn't have coffee. She wanted to come over for coffee when he offered it. So he had her at hello. Like I said, she was easy, man. It didn't take no effort really. She wanted him from the first time she saw him.
Yeah, this
This
part,
when
this
she
is
went
where he
back.
kind of he applied a little bit of pressure. He was like, he had her reading a braille and shit. He was like, yeah, my mother's chicken is terrible. So he did the tree shit. Yeah, and she was just all feeling it. That he made that hand to hand contact. He was like, yeah, I got this bitch. He was like, this shit, money in the bank.
Yeah, he told
Cause
her,
like what
told him,
Fame said, she done, that cup of coffee that was like equivalent to Starbucks, and so he's like, hey man, you want to come through and have some coffee? She set that shit up. I was like, man, how you gonna set up some like professional grade coffee for some low budget shit somebody making in their house?
But
yeah,
you
She
know
was
what,
she
man? Yo, we gotta understand that, yo, this could happen to any dude, man. Like this nigga is a
That's
playboy. You
negative.
know what I'm saying? He got the French accent. He got a little bit of
nah,
swag. You know what I mean? He got a nice spot where he bring back the biddies to the crib to smash. So, you know what I mean? This is a
yeah, exactly.
and what's the word I'm looking for? Like a worthy opponent, nigga. So you gotta be mindful, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there's niggas out there that's able to kick some game and smash your bitty, nigga. Stay sucker free, yeah?
But that's why you
Yeah,
gotta be fly. Your game gotta be intact.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Your game got to be tapped, but I mean, my thoughts on that. Yeah, I agree with you, but it's like this, man. Like yo, when you marry to somebody, man, they're supposed to accept your corny, geeky ways, my nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. Then what's the point of getting married, nigga, if you can't be yourself? Know what I mean,
Yeah,
if that's the case, man, that's not the individual you're really attracted to, and you're just using them for his provision. Cause
Nah, but that's what I'm.
yeah.
old boy was caked out. He had a chicken on deck, nigga. He got the nice house. He had the
That nigga
business.
was broke. He was selling books. That motherfucker had $1 to
No,
his
no, no.
name.
I'm talking about the husband.
Oh,
I'm
okay. I
talking
thought you
about
was
the
talking about.
husband. The husband was rich, man. He had the chicken, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He had the chicken on deck. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like, yo, for her to not be fully attracted to her husband, nigga, she was definitely using the nigga for the chicken, my nigga. Word is born.
No, that's facts, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with the provider guys. I always used to give them pushback. I'm like, man, just because y'all pay for everything, don't mean you're gonna get submission. A lot of them sign up for that shit because they know, like, I could leave this motherfucker, take his money and shit. And man, we was talking about this the other day, Rush. It's like the most disrespectful shit that they do that a lot of women show when they have the provider dudes and they leave. Man, they always go with a broke, attractive motherfucker. So that's what I'm
Right,
saying,
because
man. That's
what they're really physically attracted to,
nah,
my
facts.
nigga.
But that's
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying?
This guy
So
was like the
you
prototype.
you as a man, it's your responsibility to know whether or not if your woman's really physically attracted to you. Not only physically attracted to you, but mentally as well, my nigga. And a lot of you suckers out there that got the chicken, y'all wifing up these chicks knowing damn well they not attracted to you, nigga. So this is the results of wifing up a chick that's not feeling you like that, man. So stay sucker free, fellas, man. Especially you old niggas that's wifing up 21-year-olds, man. Like you're cooked, my nigga. Like you can't be 60 or 50 years old wifing up a chick in a 20s, nigga. Because sexually, you guys won't be compatible in the long haul. Yeah, you can take your rhinos and your honey packs and all that. But
Nigga
yo,
said honey pack.
long term, nigga, she gonna want more dick, nigga. Yo, nigga, when I was 30, they and 20-year-olds, nigga, yo, nigga, they needed the D 24/7, nigga, and I was able to, you know what I mean, to supply them with that good, with that good, you know what I mean, with that good rod, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be in your 60s or 50s. Wife, I mean, it's one thing like to use them for a pump and dump, and I'm not promoting, you know what I mean, fornication, nigga. That's one thing, nigga. But if you gonna wife her up, nigga, you a bozo, nigga. Cause yo, long term, nigga, sexually, you guys would never be compatible, nigga. She gonna always want to get bent over, my nigga, and you don't have the energy for that, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you in your 50s and your 60s, you ain't competing with no young motherfucker with a good back. Like, knock
Yeah,
it off. Like,
nigga.
you gonna
You're
get left.
cooked, nigga. Yeah,
That bitch there
nigga.
for that money.
And this will be a clear case of a man falling into his own hype, my nigga. Don't fall for your own hype, nigga. You know what it is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stay sucker free, man. Don't be 60 and 50 years old, wifing up a chick in her mid-20s, nigga. Who the fuck you think you are, nigga? You ain't Hercules, nigga. Stay sucker free, you heard?
Yeah. It's good for men to be well balanced. You can't be just a provider guy because it's not really attractive. You gotta be a well balanced man, in all aspects of life. And like Rush, what you said something about her husband, being a geek and she's supposed to, accept the person you're with. I don't think you're supposed to accept it because you're supposed to just be with the person you're attracted to. So she's supposed to be attracted to you because you're a geek, because that's probably
Yeah, yeah,
compliment
yeah, no,
her.
you're right.
Not,
Yeah, you're right.
not
Nah, 100% factual. Yeah, like,
yeah, I
like,
want some.
and
Don't
and
accept
and
me.
and, and that's just a click. And yo, this goes on in real life a lot, man. A lot of times the chicks will link up with a dude, right? You know what I mean? That got the chicken, and that's it, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah, yo, if you're gonna link up with a dude, man, you're supposed to link up with a dude that you're really attracted to. You know what I mean, you gotta like all of the nigga, his geeky
yeah,
ways and all that. You know what I'm saying?
But they playing a different game, man. And that's why with men, it's just, nigga, if you kind of nerdy, man, go get a nerdy chick. Stop trying to
exactly.
go get the hottest chick, because that's what,
Yeah,
like with this guy, man. Like, man, you go get the nerdy chick that like loves the fact that you like put her in them positions and stuff and ain't trying to find like
exactly.
shit to do and just always kind of looking down and stuff. So nah, man, like you gotta be wise, man. You gotta know where you're at also, man.
Yeah, listen. If you a geek, she has to love you for being a geek, not accept it. Like if she accepting it, man, that means she's settling. You don't want no chick to settle for you, man.
Facts.
Get a chick
Facts.
that loves geek. If you a ball player, like somebody in sports, get a chick that loves that. Whatever you are, she has to love that, not just accept it. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
But we can go to the we can go to where we at? D.
I give me a second, I'm about to pull it up. Pause.
But yeah, he had her when he had her doing the Brill. That's when like he was like, okay,
Yeah.
I got this.
That's another thing. That's another thing. The first time it was still cheating, it was still bad, but it wasn't premeditated. The second time she went to his house was premeditated. And there's no coming back from that.
Yeah.
All right, this is D. This is the third visit. And this is when she brought over some goofy ass muffins. She brought over a bag of muffins. So this is really she really cheating now. She ain't got no business over there, but they start dancing and shit. And I got a quote. She said, while she was over there, hold on. He brought her the muffins, brought him the muffins or whatever. It's a wrap. Your girl shouldn't be bringing no niggas muffins. That's automatic grounds for dismissal. If she cooking them eggs, bringing them food, muffins, a cup of coffee, anything, that's grounds for dismissal automatically. But she told him before she left, she said it's a mistake being here. And he said, and he was completely right. There's no such thing as a mistake. There's what you do and what you don't do. And that's fact. It's a choice. It's not a mistake. That's not a mistake. A mistake is, oh, I stepped on Jerk's shoe. I'm sorry. That's a mistake. Coming over to some nigga's house with muffins is not a mistake. That's a choice.
Hey, Famous, I like that quote because low key he was kind of calling her a whore because he was like, hey, you got choices in life. He's like, I didn't kidnap you, bitch. Like you came over here with some baked goods. Like you want a dick. Let's stop playing around. Like. So I like how he kind of schooled her because, like, that's what a lot of them do. They always try to do that. Like, they try to pin everybody in the place of the villain because they be having that guilt trip. So she's like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this and this. Like, man, it's your, like you said, third visit. Like, come on, man. You know what you're doing. So I like how he flipped that on her and shit. Because, yeah, she was trying to be detach herself from that. Like, she was being manipulated or something. That's how they be trying to get over it. So, nah, he was like, He gave her that philosophical accountability. He was like, nah, you over here, you know what you want, God damn it.
Yeah,
These dry ass muffins.
Exactly. They didn't even eat them.
Yeah, she definitely wanted it, man. Like she was thinking about the nigga after she met the nigga for the first day. Like she knew when she saw the nigga in politics with the nigga, she knew that she was gonna let the nigga hit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts.
Yo, when it comes to a woman cheating on her husband, nigga, that is a level of betrayal, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And call it what you call it, man. If you niggas don't feel me out there talking about this pause, you know what I'm saying? Then you a sucker yourself, my nigga. Word is born.
But just think right here, man, how like you were saying, Rush, this is the ultimate betrayal, and here's why. And this is where I be trying to like tell these provider dudes. I'm like, man, look at the scene right here. This dude ain't take her to no dinner. This motherfucker ain't pay a bill. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do shit but like give her a book and invite her over for some coffee. You know how they be like, oh, I don't do no coffee dates. This motherfucker ain't do nothing elaborate. Hold on. So she came over and he's doing the least amount of shit, but because she got that level of attraction for him, he's getting the most, man. And her husband got her in Westchester, which is a high community in New York. Fame knows. Put her, got her like at the house where she could just do like hobbies and shit. And the dude that don't do shit is getting the most out of her. My bad, Rush. Go ahead.
Nah, you're totally 100% right, man. Like this is a clear case of a beta male provider. The dude that had the money, the big house and all that, he is a beta male provider, which means that like, shorty's not really attracted to the dude. She just likes what he can provide a certain lifestyle for her. The French dude is the dude that she is really physically attracted to. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand, man, right? Like like further down the film, Shorty was mad that the French nigga had another Betty. And I'm like, yo, bitch, you got the fucking nerve to spaz out, nigga. Like, yo, you married. But this is majority of women though, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is how they really move, nigga. Like, the shit is crazy, man. Like she expected the Playboy to be loyal to her when she's not loyal to her husband. So it's like, yo, a lot of you chicks out there, yo, y'all move like this, man. Word is born.
Yo, Russ, since you bring it up, jump to Jay.
But yeah, this was a good. I like this scene right here because even that she came with some shit, he was like unimpressed. So you know he had a level of game. He was like you said, Rush. He was on some Playboy shit. He was like, yeah, that's nice, bitch. Let's dance. he was. He knew what time it was. He was like, man, well, I'm about to get this jump started. I ain't got time for all this.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. She wanted it. That's when she was getting hot and bothered. She was, yo, she wanted him so bad, she was trembling.
Yeah, this is why it's important, man. You gotta have somebody that like you. And
Yeah.
man, that's why it's like, man, you gotta step it up. You gotta be in this gym. You gotta get a little fly. Cause you don't want to be the guy that's like just doling out money while she's thinking about somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
So
funny scene right here.
yeah, since you brought it up, Russ, she has the audacity to be married and get mad at him. He said this is a friend or whatever, but we know he probably hitting that too. But bro, she has no place to be saying anything, and women will do this to you. Like they can be cheating with you, but they still don't want you doing nothing with nobody else. Like you still belong to them, and that's that selfishness with them.
Yeah, she was spying on homeboy because when she drive up there and talk about she was gonna cut it off, and she seen him with, and this is where that like grass is always greener mentality backfires. Because in a lot of cases, the dude that like knows your situation, because he knew she was married and stuff, because she said it, and he's still fucking with you. You don't think that motherfucker got somebody else? So that in a lot of the females' minds, like especially hers, they're so egotistical, man, where they think like because I've given them some, that dude is gonna like, oh man, I love you. I'm gonna leave everything and I'm gonna be with you and shit. So they create that fairy tale in their mind and shit. So like when she got this reality check, he's like, nah, man. He's like in there taking her to the bookstore, because at first she thinking the whole book angle is like mysterious and he takes all the chicks there. So that's what females don't understand sometimes. It's like if he pulled you with that angle, he gonna run that shit on like other females and stuff. So yeah, she got a first-hand taste of that, but my man still smashed.
Yeah, this when they had that animalistic sex.
Yeah, he was like, okay, I got her all in her feelings. He's like, man, I can do what the hell I want now. So yeah, he was just, now he had that control over her. He's like, psh.
Yeah, and that's what they do though, man. Because they in their mind they think they're in two relationships, and both men are hers, but she belongs to anybody she wants to be with. That's their mindset. Like you can't be with nobody else but her, but she can cheat and do whatever. They're selfish. That's a selfish mindset.
Oh yeah, definitely. And like you said, the fucked up thing is like she's trying to hold on to the husband as like a safety net because she obviously don't like him. But say like if the French dude would have been like, all right, man, I want to be with you, man. Let's go ahead, and she would have left her kid, her husband. She would have left all that shit behind. But like you said, they always still hold on to the stable situation because they're like, okay, if this shit don't work out, I'll go back and play the housemaker and shit role.
Yeah, they monkey branch, man. They monkey branch, and they say all married women got a backup plan. Not all, 50% of married women have a backup plan.
But this is like with a guy, man. You get that gut feeling, man, and you realizing stuff, and she's blowing you off. Cause my man was like, hey man, let's go have lunch and shit, and she ain't got no job to be blowing you off. So he was like, hey man, let's go do this, and she's like, nah, I gotta go to the auction. Her hobbies were like. Starting to blow up. That's where you cut them off, man. You got to cut your losses as a guy, man. And I think that's where men got to get better.
Yeah, men got to get better in a lot of aspects. Like,
yeah,
men are failing, man. Women are like especially socially, women are like 10 steps ahead of men.
Yeah, because it was funny.
What
My
Russ?
wife was like, "Yeah, she's grimy." My wife was like, "Damn, like this dude was like doing everything for her. And she fucked that up."
Yeah, she was pretty bad. All right, let me ask you this, Jared. Who is worse, this woman on Unfaithful, or the woman on Obsession, the movie you watched with Makai Pfeiffer?
Fame. That's funny you asked that because that was one of my questions. I forgot to ask that. So I'm glad you brought it up and shit. I'm gonna
Where
say
Russia?
her in this movie. I'm gonna say her.
Damn, this is close because the other one was terrible, man. But
I mean, she
why would you say her? Why you say her?
because I think in this saying obsession, man, that dude like he was an old man, so he already should
Yeah,
have known like she was there for the money,
okay, yeah,
because of the dynamic and shit. Her right here, man, like I said, this dude was like the prototype, like what they all asked for. Caring father, taking shit off her plate. Cause it's like majority of the movie, the dad had the kid. He was like attending to the kids. So it's like I said, she had the ultimate soft life. Like, man, my
yeah,
man was like accommodating her all in all the ways and shit. And she still was just like I said, figuring out shit, finding ways to be mad at him and like blowing him off. Because think about it, man. After 3 like iterations of seeing this guy, man, she just gave him some like easy pussy. You know what I'm saying? This is my
yeah.
man ain't took her to one restaurant. So that's why I think she's worse, man. Because
Damn, damn, this is close to me. They're both bad. I think the other one's worse because nah, damn, I can't. Dang, man, they even. I can't call it, man.
yeah, it's hard. But the other one, the dynamic was like understandable from the jump. Like that old guy even kind of knew it. Like, yeah, I got me a young chick. She about this bread. I gotta make her happy. This one right here, like my man is like doing everything like right, and she still was like, I'm gonna go get this young dick.
All right, I'm gonna take her too. Then I'm gonna take her too. Actually, it's close
You
though.
gotta
It's
ask
not.
Rush real quick.
I gotta express a couple things. Yo, Russ, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. My bad. I had to take a phone call, but go ahead.
All right. So before we ask the question, this is the scene you brung up when she peeped him with the other chick, and she had the audacity to catch a fit and want to fight him and the other chick because he seen her with her. So what you think about that? Because you brung it up. I want to jump to that before you go back to E.
Well, my thoughts on that is like, that's your average set. Yeah, man, they cheating on their husband or boyfriend with the playboy, and they get mad when the playboy got another biddy. Nah, nigga, you know what she was supposed to do in that part of that movie is gracefully bow out and go back to her husband. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
And
she should have not made a scene and all that, nigga. And
yeah,
the playboy was like, "Yo, why you bugging, bitch? You married? Why you even tripping?" You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? But nah, nigga,
Yeah.
she wanted to make a scene and all that. You know what I mean? And say that the nigga was wrong for having another biddy. Like, yo, nah. And I say 100%, 100% of women, they move like this, nigga. Especially when they cheating on their husband or boyfriend. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah. And then what am I about to say? Dang, I lost my train of thought. But look, Russ, who you think is worse? This woman in Unfaithful or the woman in Obsession with Makai Pfeiffer?
Um, I'm gonna say this woman right here in this movie, Unfaithful,
Okay.
because she's married to a dude that's in her age range. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The nigga he's not fat, sloppy, and sick. Like he's fit himself. So the only reason why she only linked up with the old boy in that film is because he's a provider. And you have a clear
Yeah.
case of beta male providers, man. A lot of time a woman will link up with a dude because he's able to provide. You know what I'm saying? I would say 90% of marriages right now, a woman is only into her husband because he's able to provide a certain lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's completely transactional now. Like it's majority of marriages and stuff like that is definitely transactional. And that's what I want to say. Like the myth, like this scene right here is why a lot of men get caught cheating and women don't. You see how he moved when she's cheating on her husband, right? The husband ain't know nothing. He's keeping it quiet. Soon as she sees him with another woman, look how she's acting. So that's a myth that they say women cheat better. They don't cheat better. Just men know how to be better side guys than women. Women cannot be side chicks for long. So that's why men get caught cheating a lot. I want to end that myth. Because that shit is a myth when they say women cheat better. No. Men are just better to cheat with. But let's go to no, oh you already answered the question. Go to E, Rush. Let's go back to E. I just wanted to bring that up since you brought it up. But that chick on her session was pretty. She was pretty heartless. Like really, she was really heartless. All right, what's this? E. All right, this is every man's worst nightmare, man. This is every man's, especially every married man's worst nightmare, man. Because look, when I this when the movie started pissing me off. Like, because he really did nothing to this woman. They really never gave an excuse. So that's why I went straight to she had to be bored. That's the only excuse it could be. Because he didn't give her no reason, to why she's acting the way she's acting and doing the way she do. But when they was doing like the scenes with showing her and the family and showing this nigga about to put her in the power driver, I'm like, oh my God. It was so sad. I felt for the husband. Like I really felt something for the husband. Like I had to stop and make some coffee and like just take a break, relax myself. I was like, damn, I really feel for the husband. Like he don't know what's going on. Like he at the park with his family, they look like they love each other. She's playing the role really good. And then they show like they do a transition to her about to get power drive. Like that shit is crazy to me. He about to put your girl in a Boston crab. But yeah, that was sad, man. It started getting sad. After this, it just started getting sadder and sadder and worse.
Yeah, you just see like when she's with them, she's just kind of like you said, just acting. She looks like a Debbie Downer and shit a little bit. But like when she with that guy, man, and his majority of the scenes are like in his apartment getting playful banter. All she's just excited, living life and shit. That's why I said earlier, when we first started it, I was like, man, she hated her life, man, because like with Fame, I like this scene, man, where you were pointing out, like she was just all into whatever dynamics he had and shit.
Yeah, but this is sad. SJ, this is sad, bro. To see, like, imagine if you would have caught her in action like this, like upside down, getting held like this. He ain't never put her in the power driver. Like that shit is crazy. And the sad part is she was actually playing a good, like playing it off good. Like she seemed happy with the family. That's why it hits the husband so bad when they find out, the girl's getting put in the sharpshooter or all that. It's like because they never seen it coming unless something this signs what he starts seeing. But she looks really happy when she's with the family. Like she looks like a wife. You wouldn't tell if if you was on the outside looking in. So that I just felt for the husband, man. Because look at this. This is every man's worst nightmare, especially husband. Nigga hold your girl upside down. That shit's crazy, man. Russ, where you at with it?
Yo, my thoughts on that. Yo, that shit is nasty work, man. Yeah, man. Like they have a good chemistry. She didn't have the same chemistry with her husband, but this right here shows that she had a lot of chemistry with the Playboy, man. And a lot of times, this is why I say no man is safe, my nigga. Because your girl or your wife will get put in a Boston crab if she's really digging that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Playboy always win, my nigga. And I don't want to put out a message where, you don't have to have nothing in order to be able to bag a chick. The Playboy, he had a nice little apartment. He had some chicken coming in, but the amount of chicken that was coming in is nowhere near the husband. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put out there, man, a lot of times, a chick will rock with you, whether if you're rich or you make an average income, nigga. You know what I mean? It's not a if a chick is If a chick is making it mandatory for her to live a certain lifestyle, yo, she's selling her box, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Indirectly and directly, nigga. Stay sucker free. You're because look at the French nigga. He's able to pipe shorty down without a 6-figure income, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And this shit goes down in real life, my nigga, even though this is a movie. Stay sucker free, fellas.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's good to have a well balanced, be well balanced, not just have one thing. Just be well balanced. But the most important thing, he has to be genuinely attracted to you. He has to have desire for you. That's the main thing. If you have desire and you don't have that much, but you have enough, like you don't have to be the richest nigga, but just be stable. That'll work more for you than you just having all the money and nothing else, and she's not attracted to you. So I think it's just having a well balance, man. Because you don't want to see your girl in the pile drop, man. If your nigga holding your girl like this, oh. And you want to know the crazy part? They was transitioning back and forth with her husband and her with her man. She would be having sex with her side nigga, then coming back kissing her husband, and then I'm like, that's why I know girls like this is just despicable, nigga. And they can do anything they box because like she's going back and forth, just basically like having sex with both of them. So that gotta definitely turn you off as a husband. When you find out that should make you want to kill her.
Man, I don't think she was doing it that much with her husband, man, because
Not that much, but they show her kissing on him and stuff after she was so. But
you
yeah,
got to
she was.
see where they was in the bathtub. Is that was
That's
the
next.
most fucked up? Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah, get it up.
I don't got to see. Oh yeah. Go to F. Ref. That's the next. Coming up now. Cause this is when they was getting too bold. When she was getting too bold. And this is when women get caught cheating. When they get too comfortable and too bold, and then they let their guards down. So they just all right. This is I ain't got the actual with her in the last one is when he wrote on her after they smashed and she was in the tub. So that last picture right there, the little thing he put on her pelvis, he wrote on her. And this is when his coworker or the guy he was hiring or one of his employees saw them kissing at that restaurant. And that's what I said. This is when women mess up when they're cheating. That they get caught when they get too bold. And she was getting way too bold out in public, kissing the guy, and coming home. She was being sloppy, coming home with the thing homie wrote on her. So yeah, this is the scene, right? SJ. That's the tub scene. So
Yeah, this is the where she's like fully committed to the fuckery. This is where she was like, yeah, I don't want to be with my husband. I'm ready to move on and get smashed by this guy. That's where she was
mhm.
like fully committed because, like you said, she was in public. That dude that worked with her husband seen her. She lucky like he ain't snitch, you
He's
know.
about to.
But then,
He about five.
like when homeboy wrote that shit on her like pelvis area,
Yeah.
he intentionally probably did that to be like, man, I hope her husband sees that, and hopefully like he flips out, So he was just marking the territory, like damn near trying to get her ass caught up. So that's the flip side. What people don't understand about cheating, typically like the females will do something like if a dude's cheating with a female, she's gonna leave some type of thing where the guy gets caught up because they know
Yeah.
eventually they're trying to sabotage that relationship. But like that's what he was doing. He was like, man, let me see if I can get her caught up and sabotage her shit. So yeah,
Mhm.
nah, but she was just like, fuck it at this point. I don't care if I disrespect him. I don't give a fuck if I disrespect my kid. Cause think about it too. She had a young kid where she was just blowing off. Like, you know what? Fuck it. It's about me.
Yeah. And this is when she
Yeah,
almost got
man. She
caught right
she
here.
she was supposed to pick up her son, but she was getting piped down by old boy, and she was real late picking up her son. A lot of times, yo, women will want to be satisfied. They want to be more satisfied than, and they don't care about their family as long as they getting what they want. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this bathtub scene is when she was in a and this is when he really started becoming suspicious because he walked in there while she was wiping it off. He almost got caught. And he was like, "Can I join?" And he was kissing on her. They about to have some hot tub sex. and she stopped him and just gave him a glass to drink. Remember, see, he was kissing on her like her leg, whatever. And she stopped him and just handed him the glass and just got up and left. And then he looked at her like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, this is when she was messing up. She was getting too sloppy, and as somebody that's been with you for years, they're gonna start noticing that if they see a change in your patterns and change in your emotion and things you used to do you don't do no more, stuff like that. Like you're gonna get caught eventually, man. So with that said, we can go to G Rush.
But real quick on that bathtub scene, that was fucked up because he was like trying to like kick it with his wife. He was like, "Can I get in that tub with you?" And he had a little drink made, and she was just like blowing him off. My man had his hand underwater trying to go for it, and she was just kind of like disgusted by him even trying to touch her. So that's when she was pretty much like, "Yeah, this pussy belonged to somebody else now, Playboy. Like, just continue to pay this rent and." This is off the market. So yeah, that was a cold scene right there. That's why I said she's worse than a session girl, because she literally like put him in coochie time out just so she could continue to fuck with a motherfucker that never spent $1 on her.
Yeah, but that obsession chick was bad too, man.
Oh yeah, nah, she was terrible, but
I still can't get over that scene when Mekhi Phifer tucked the nigga in and went up.
Yeah, that was mad disrespectful. My man, little brother them.
Yeah, she was down with it. Like, yeah, tuck him in, and I'll be upstairs waiting for you. Like, that's crazy. Tuck a grown man in and then go smash his wife. But this is what she got. She started getting sloppy, man. She started really getting sloppy and just. All right, so this is the next scene right after that. So she's stupid. Like, she's real stupid. She got her lingerie, like some new lingerie with the tag on it. Lingerie laid out, her like it's the first day of school with her fucking Dolce and Gabbana heels, and she talked about making an excuse like she's going somewhere. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna go with you." And then she said, "Oh, I forgot, I gotta go make a facial appointment or something. Like she can't go." Like, she's making herself so suspicious, and she's so, I don't even think she noticed she's doing it. Like, she's so invested in the other guy. I don't think she even knows what she's doing, that her husband's seeing. So this is when he really started getting suspicious. And I think after this, he hired the private investigator. What y'all think about that, though, her being sloppy?
Man, I don't think it's sloppiness. I think when people get to this point, man, I think they really don't give a fuck. I think they're like hoping the person like ends the relationship, because that's why I said a lot of times, man, females like being the victim. So I think in this case, like if they feel like if they like stop giving them some, blow them off, he'll be like, "All right, man, let me just end this relationship and move on." So that way she could be like, "Oh man, he got rid of me and then I moved on with this guy I found." Because they're not gonna be like, "Well, I was fucking this guy and I was cheating and I like didn't get my husband no pussy." They're gonna be like, "Well, he wanted to end the relationship, so girl, I had to move on and worry about my self-love." They start using all that bullshit internet jargon and shit, therapy shit.
I mean that's one point, but to be real with you, if a chick is moving like this, she is into the Playboy. That's all that is, man. She's really
facts. But he was asking
Playboy,
like
man, with
her being sloppy.
Nothing else matters. Yeah. I mean, you see, she took so long to pick up her own son from daycare, nigga. Like, yo, she was feeling this nigga. I mean,
yeah, but she wasn't. I don't think she's leaving. She was planning on leaving her husband. She still was giving her husband the impression that she wanted to stay, and I don't think she's gonna leave that situation. I think she's gonna hold on to both, try to as long as possible.
Nah, I think if the guy was like, if he wouldn't have been like, "Hey man, I want to be with you, like just leave them and we'll work it out," she wouldn't have done it. But
so.
Man,
I don't think so, because she was about to leave the Playboy. I think she was like, nah. She was
thinking about it.
I think she had her fun and she was about to, go back to her husband. She did her dirt. I think she tried to get away clean when he didn't know, because after she was getting scared after her friends, she spoke with her friends. I think that's the next one.
Nah, because like, oh, man, when they're doing shit like this and she's getting new attire, man, she's getting like new bra and panty sets. And like she's like with the husband and she's got on like them big ass drawers and shit and she's wearing mom jeans. like subconsciously they're like kind of want to get caught. That's why I'm saying, man. I don't think they're deliberately doing it, but yeah, when you hit it that like I don't give a fuck, the person that been with you that over 10 years is gonna start recognizing like, damn, bitch, you got like new shit on and you ain't giving me none. Like somebody seeing this shit, like you said, got it laid
Yeah,
out like that.
yeah. Yo, go to H, Rush. But yeah, I don't think. But women use like they don't. That she'd be a fool if she gonna leave that situation.
But I
I think
mean,
she just wanted fun. I don't think she's really gonna leave her husband because she still seemed like she wanted her husband, whatever for the benefits. I think she just still wanted the fun on the side, but I think she was gonna end that eventually. Especially when
I don't.
she found out that nigga was messing with other women, and then eventually she found out he had a wife. I think she was definitely gonna be like, all right, it's never gonna be nothing with this guy. I was gonna stay with my husband. I had my fun, and I'm just gonna stick it out. Because she never gave the impression that she wants to leave her husband. She just wanted fun outside of her husband.
Yeah, but she was getting wrapped up in it. That's what I'm saying. It would be different to say she was just like, man, okay, this is some booty call shit. And she wasn't emotionally tied to it, but the way she was like spiraling out of control, like you remember she took that U-turn where she was driving. She was like, "Fuck it, I gotta go to the city." She was getting tickets and shit. So yeah, nah, she was
Yeah, she just got
stigmatized at that point. She was in the
yeah,
game because he could have finessed even like after that he got caught up with the female, but like I didn't think you was gonna leave your husband, so that's why I had to kind of like mess with
oh
other
yeah,
people and shit. He would have finessed that shit. She would have been all on board. Oh, I see your side.
yeah. He I ain't gonna lie, he was knocking her screws just like on a
Yeah,
regular.
he was giving that.
Yeah, he was man. He was doing all types of shit. He had her on the ceiling. He had her in the power driver position. He had her on the staircase. He had her in the restaurant. He was just in a movie theater. He was just beating her joint up everywhere.
Yeah, he had her
That
living like a romantic novel and shit, the ones that they be thinking about. So yeah, but that's what I'm saying. My man like had her to a whole nother level of ecstasy and shit. She was like, her mind was gone. That's why I said she was like, fuck this family. Like I'm gonna get half and if he all he has to do is give me the word, she would have took that bread and she would have moved on and had joint custody. So,
that's bad. And then coming home every night to the husband after.
yeah.
That that's disgusting, bro. And then you giving this nigga head, no thing. You come home and kiss your husband, like, bro, disgusting.
Yeah, that's why
Russ, you there?
cheating. I'm with you with the cheating shit. It's like, man, that shit bad, man. This is like, man, just if you want to move on with somebody, move on, man. Let them off the hook. Cause yeah, this one was like you said, it started feeling sad towards the end. That motherfucker was like desperate
Yeah,
as fuck, trying to like still salvage that whatever relationship they had.
yeah, man, crazy. Russ, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, man. My StreamYard's bugging. I'm trying to sign back in.
No, it's all good.
All right, when you sign in, go to H.
All right, bet.
But yeah, that's why I said it was sad. Like halfway through this movie, it was sad because they made her a piece of shit from the beginning. Like I was like, damn, they ain't waste no time. At least give us a reason, give us an argument. Like they didn't give us nothing. She was just ready to leave for no reason. She's going. Yeah, but she was getting sloppy, real sloppy. And you see how happy she was when she was with the other guy when they were taking pictures when he had the private investigator take pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
She was in the movie theaters getting screwed. She looked so happy, man.
Yeah, she was definitely happy. Well, oh boy, you
And
know.
that's the part where I was like, man, he had to pedestalize her. Cause if I would have had them photos firsthand, man, it would have been a wrap. I'd be like, get your shit. Here's these photos. You got to bounce. Like we done at this point, man. I would have been about out the mix. So the fact that he was just like still trying to work shit out and all that, I was like, yeah, nah, my man gone. He snapped when he
One
saw that
thing, I'm,
globe
I'm, I'm
though.
Yeah,
oh
that's
yeah.
when he
No,
off old boy, nigga. That globe,
hold up, bro.
nigga.
I jumped there, and then you jump into like five
That
more
wasn't
things.
me.
My bad. My bad.
That's hey.
Yeah, but what's the name? What game I'm about to say for the game? Oh yeah, you said the pictures. Yeah, I would. I would have been going before the pictures. She was moving too. She, I wouldn't even need the pictures because I'm look. Once I would have peeped, she's not really sleeping with me like that. I'm communicating because some got to be wrong. And she was acting when she started acting funny. Remember because he started peeping shit from the beginning. Remember she was washing the dishes, and it's like he wasn't even there. He was looking at her wash the dishes, and she was just stuck on one dish, daydreaming. And he
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
looking at her. Yeah, he just walked away. I was like, yeah, I'm communicating. If I'm seeing new lingerie that you're not wearing for me, and I see your heels lined up and all that stuff, I'm like, and this is like something new. It's a new pattern. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm asking questions. And once we're not sleeping together, it might be a wrap. Like, if you deny me sex, that's it's over. Because that means you're not really into me like that. And yeah, most girls that I'm with, they initiate sex. They're the ones that initiate sex with me. I don't even really have to.
Yeah, she started spiraling at the end. That's what I'm saying, man. She was out of there.
Yeah, I told you. She didn't care them. She was just moving like reckless, man. Like you said, she probably wanted to get caught. I don't think she
Nah,
really
I
left
wouldn't say
anyway.
she wanted to get caught, nigga. She wanted her. Yo, what's up with StreamYard, my nigga? This shit is bugged out, nigga.
It's all good, man. We could discuss them if you can't pull them up. Cause yeah, I was
Yeah, we
acting
can
up
stop.
earlier. Cause what scene was H?
H was the This is when she was. They went to the uh. Oh yeah, he called. This is after after he saw the lingerie and the heels lined up, and he went to call the facial place, whatever, to see if he had an appointment. She really didn't have an appointment, and then she ran into her friend because he was going to her the side guy's house, and she ran into her friend that was near there, and then she couldn't go there, so she had to stop and chill with them at the little coffee shop at the thing, and then he came in and smashed her in the coffee shop, and then her friend was telling her it never ends good, and they were for one thing, all of them was married, and they all were talking about cheating on their husband, except for that's the crazy part about it, man. Because that was a powerful scene when her friend was talking about that. You saw the hot throb over there, and she was acting like she didn't see him, and she said, "Dang, if I would have," she said she would have dropped her panties. Her friend said, "I would have dropped my panties to him, and she would have said hello or something like that." And she
Yeah,
said, "No,
she
you
said she would
wouldn't."
have been on her back. She was like, shit, I would have gave him
Yeah,
a piece. But that's when
yeah.
that
And she said,
older one started. She was like, it ain't worth it, man. She started giving her little I cheated story, and she was like, this shit don't end well. She was trying to like spit a little bit of game for them, like, yeah, it seems good. This is fun that we talking some shit, but don't go down that path.
"Yeah," because she said it always. She said it never ends good. It always ends in disastrous. And her friend was like, she had to tell her friend, like, "You're married." Remember the other girl, the one that said she's gonna go. She was like, "You have." She said, "Adam for one and your kids." And she said, "Oh yeah." And then she was telling, I was like, "Motherfucker, they just forgot they was married." So all of these women in these movies are 100% cheaters. 100% of these women in this movie is cheaters. That's crazy.
But nah, but that's why I said, man, men do gotta be careful, man. You just can't plug somebody in that really don't like you, man. You gotta have like a purpose for them.
Hmm.
Cause like, man, when they start getting bored like that and they feel like they just in a situation, they settled. And see, that's where a lot of guys, man, when they chick don't like them, man. That's the mode that they get into. So that's why it's just dangerous because they look at that shit like it's a chore, being with you and shit. So yeah. Yeah, because she was
Yeah,
like that too. The other female, she was like, yeah, fuck them kids pretty much. She was, homegirl had to remind her, like, hey, man, what about your kids and stuff? She was like, oh, yeah.
yeah. She said, "Yeah, Adam for one and your kids." And then that's when everything started. She started, "Oh yeah." And then my man was in the over by the by the counter, smelling his hand after he smashed it.
Yeah, he
He
gave that a
smashed it.
sniff. Like, she was looking over there. And my man was like, look, he gave that.
Yeah,
He pretty much was like
yeah,
this.
yeah. That she was take. See, women love that. She was chasing the excitement. That's what she was. She loved that he can just spontaneously smash in the bathroom and all of that. But that's crazy. The craziest part is her friends. All of them are married, and they all cheating, or either cheating or talking about cheating. Just
And
that
they
is
all knew
crazy.
about old boy. Listen, peep game. The wives already knew about the Playboy nigga. Nobody said shit. The only nigga that said shit was one of his employees. Like and like he didn't directly told them about Shorty stepping out. You know what the nigga say? He's like, yeah, you got the perfect family, right? And he peeped that. And that's when he hired that private investigator. Know what I mean?
Well, because he also said, he was like, hey, you might want to, you worried about me being loyal. Because you remember he was like, man, you're not loyal. It's like, nigga, you better check your own house. He's like, shit ain't right over there. I seen some things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's
That's
like,
what he was like, let me get this private investigator. She over here buying like nice bra and panty sets. She over here with some bloomers on fucking with me.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he had to wake up. He's like, oh, hell nah. You remember she had the slip laying out, the nice shoes. So he was like, oh, and you keep on like, not going to lunches with me. He's like, yeah, something going on. This ain't right.
that's when she started having those regrets though. When it came in full circle too. That restaurant scene was powerful because it came in full circle at the end with the old lady, the one that cheated and messed up her marriage, and she was telling him that it always ends in a disaster. And then she had her thinking at that point because you see her like she got scared, and that's when she was about to call it off with old boy. I think that she was about to probably have fun for a little longer. I think she's gonna go back to her husband after that. But Russ, you can go to
Yeah,
I
but
now.
I mean, at that point, man, it's too late, my nigga. Like the damage is done. You know what I mean?
Not if you don't find out.
Yeah, but the nigga did find out. He ended up offing old boy.
Nah, that's because something different. But I don't think he would have stayed. Man, that husband would have stayed with her.
I think so too.
That husband was weak, man. He wasn't losing. I don't care if she told him, went and said, "Yo, I stepped out on you. You know, I made a mistake," and he would have took her back.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because she could even blame him, like, "Oh, you ignore me. You work too much," so, something like that. He was like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry. I made you do this." You know what? No, the most foul part in this movie when my man did go up to her and he talked to the other guy and he was like, she was like, "Oh, he moved us out to the suburbs." He was like, "Man, she wanted to go out there." That's why I was like, that was foul, boy. She blamed him for like. That's why I said she was like finding shit to be mad at her husband. Cause he was like, man, she the one that wanted to move out there. So yeah, whole boy, like, he was like, yeah, she told me that you wanted to go out there. He's like, she's talking about me to you.
Yeah, and that's when he snapped. He snapped when Shorty took a gift that he gave her to him. That's when the old boy just lost it, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that little snow globe thing. Because man, towards the end of the movie, when she opened it up, it had like an anniversary thing in there, a note.
Yeah.
And that's why she looked at him like, oh shit, I gave away this gift, but this had all this meaning in there. So
yo, let me ask y'all something, man. Would y'all go crazy like old boy, knowing that your wife gave your gift to another man?
No.
I'm not going. No, I'm leaving. I don't need to go crazy. I'm leaving.
Cause yeah, that's the part I was gonna ask y'all. Like, would you even go up to his place and have a conversation? What the fuck you need to find out after you got photos? Like, nigga, you got your proof.
Nah, nigga, I never mean, nigga. I'd have been like, yeah, this shit is over, nigga. She chose that nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how you just gotta chalk that up as an L. I would have been like, look, I'm about to hit this gym, get fly. Like, I'm calling that lawyer, get her up out of here. I got the evidence she's cheating. I need custody. I would have got the custody and all.
Get no money. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You plan your escape perfectly. Oh, this is H.
But yo, to be real with you, man, the average dude, they're gonna kill the dude. They're gonna unalive the playboy and the wife, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, that's just how that shit goes, my nigga. Like your average your average sucker and simp is gonna off somebody. Somebody dying, nigga.
Yeah, this guy, yeah, he would have got both of them, it would have played out like this. Because my man was on some like weirdo type killer shit.
Yeah, nigga. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
this right here is just sad when all of the wives. This is crazy because this is probably what a lot of women do. Just talk about cheat. That shit is crazy to me. Go to iRush. Cause we discussed this one. Because this scene is powerful because it comes full circle at the end. That's what I like.
Oh man, this is oh man, I can't. Oh man, oh this shit was
All right.
fucked up, way beyond measures, my nigga. Like,
Now this right here is called woman trading a family for their happiness. Now look, this is when the man, the husband was just, that was it, man. He knew everything. He's at work going through it. And they before the scene, they showed him like in the hotel getting ready for work. And then they showed her, putting on lingerie, getting ready to get fucked. So it's crazy. Like while he's out there, trying to get money for them, she's getting ready to go to her side dude's house. And guess what? Her kid is left at the school because she done got piped out and she done fell asleep. So this tells you, women would trade their family for their happiness, man. The man, her husband's at work trying to provide for them. The kid is at school and she's at another nigga's house with her head between his legs. Crazy.
Well, because
yo,
like in
this,
this scene too, you remember when he was like, "Yeah, I got to go out of town," and he had the guy taking pictures and shit. So he kind of knew what was gonna go down. But she was like, "What time you leave?" Like my man was like, "Oh, I leave at 8:30." She was like, "Bet." As soon as that motherfucker said 8:30, she was like 9:45. I'm gonna be up in the city getting piped down. This little motherfucker got to go to school.
This is nasty work, and this is how most women move, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If she meets a playboy nigga, you best believe this is what your wife gonna do to you, my nigga. You know what I mean? Word is born. Now that's if she's not like into you, my nigga. Like if you just a beta male provider, she gonna move like this on you, my nigga. Word is born, nigga. But if you that nigga, if you him, the quote unquote what you niggas be using on I'm him and all this shit. If you I'm him, then you alright, nigga. But if you not him, nigga, this is your result. You getting played like a fucking fiddle, you dummy.
Cause you remember, like even in this movie, he had homegirl like mimicking his behaviors because she was like smoking and shit. So like even in the scene, my man was in there like chain smoking. So she's all smelling like cigarettes and shit, cigarettes and spermicide.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that
y'all
shit
realize,
was. Go ahead, fam. My bad.
do y'all realize how bad this is? Just look at this imagery. The husband at top, the wife in the middle, and the kid at the bottom. Like, do y'all see how bad this looks? Like, this is terrible.
Nah, this is
This is
terrible, bro. This is this is terrible.
Yeah, this is bad.
and
You
then
know?
the imagery when they showing, because they did it on purpose. Like when they showing him getting ready for work, like he's getting dressed to go provide for his family. She's getting dressed to go get some dick.
Yeah,
That
she was going to get piped
it
down.
was just sad, man. It was just sad. You just and the husband's at work just looked like he about to lose his shit. He looked like he about to cry at the meeting. He just looked like he. It affects like when women do stuff like that, it affects the man so much, like just in life, especially men like this that don't like they think their wife is just everything. She's a saint, and then they find out she's totally opposite of what they married. That shit is devastating. And it just looked like after that he was just a shell of himself. Like he couldn't function no more.
I mean, wait a minute now. Like, this is a serious situation, man. Like, like his wife stepped out on him. You know, so any dude would be a shell in a situation, finding out that his wife is getting piped down by some playboy.
Nah, I won't.
I mean,
I
not
passed
He
that.
definitely
every,
gonna be sad, man. It's gonna, cause especially when
not
you like you doing everything right, man. You gonna,
Yeah, but
man, it's eating him alive because he's like,
that stage, man.
huh?
I passed that stage, man. A
Oh
man
no,
can
no,
only
I
be
know,
loved.
I know. It's not, man. We're not gonna flip out, but the fact that like you're accommodating her, man, because like I said, she wanted to move out there. You know, he's like doing everything, kind of like you know, how a lot of them happy wife,
Yeah,
happy life type dudes. And then to come to
yeah,
find out like she's fucking around with a dude that's like a fraction of you, man. That shit would infuriate a motherfucker. Cause like I said, the fact that he ain't even doing shit, the guy, and he's like getting the best version of her. These motherfuckers, like, that's why he's just living. He's like, man, I'm over here. I'm working my 70 hours a week to keep this bitch at the house. And
yeah.
she's just,
That's why
she ain't got no gratitude, no appreciation. This motherfucker getting muffins and some pussy, you know?
you got to go through it young. That's why you got to go through it young. So once niggas get their heart broke for the first time when they older, that shit, that shit is different. That shit you ain't coming back from. That's why you gotta get that shit over with when you young.
But
I
hey,
can't
guys,
get my
I
heart.
do got to drop, man. I'm gonna keep listening in and stuff, but nah, great review and shit. Thanks for having me,
Yeah,
man.
damn, you could at least stay for KK's when he snapped.
I gotta go, man.
All right, Russ, go to K. All right, SJ.
All right,
Yo,
man.
give me a sec. StreamYard acting up. Give me a sec.
All right.
But keep talking though. Keep cooking.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why like I said, you got to get that them heartaches as a man. Them shit's got to come early. Like getting your heart broken for the first time as an adult, nigga. Shit, you might not come back from that shit. Nigga. That's why you.
Nah,
That's
yeah.
why.
What is wrong, man? You know what I mean? That's why, yo, it's important to you know what I mean, vet out shorty, nigga. But you know what I mean? What you know what I mean? Well, my train of thought, man, yo, they all for the streets, man. Don't wife up nobody, man. They all going, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as when you reach a certain age, you shouldn't be able to get your heart broken no more. Like you went through it, you know what it is. You gotta you know how
Yeah,
women operate.
and the reason why I was giving you some pushback is because, like, yo, not your average dude is not gonna be cool about it like that. You know what I'm saying, like, he's gonna have some type of feelings about his chick stepping out on him, especially if he married her. You know what I mean? Not every dude is gonna have thick skin like that. You know what I mean? Nigga like me, man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh
want to
yeah,
give two shits, nigga. But yo, your
yeah.
average nigga, like, yo, he gonna go ape shit, nigga. He gonna want to see some bloodshed, or he's wrong.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. These niggas, yeah, they they're ready to kill everything, man. Cause they don't know better. Like they don't expect it. See, I expect it. Like I know what women are capable of doing, and I know it can happen to me. It can happen to you. It can happen to any one of us. So if it happens, I'm like, okay, you just one of those, and I expected it. So it's not gonna really shock me like that, because I know what can happen. A lot of these men don't know what can happen. They think that these women are saints, and they think it can never happen to them. Their girl is the one. And then when it happens and they're caught off guard and they're caught by surprise, that's when they flip. But yeah, you gotta expect it, man. Don't never put nothing past these chicks, man. They're
Yeah,
capable of
never put
doing.
nothing past a female, man. Like, yo, she, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not him, yo, man, like you're gonna fall into a victim situation like this, man. Know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Yo, man, stay sucker free, man, and don't go to jail for no bird, man. You know what I'm saying, man? If your chick step out on you, man, you know what I mean, charge it to the game and move on, man. Don't off nobody and don't go to prison. Stay sucker free.
Yeah, you gotta love your freedom more than you love a chick. Your
Yeah,
freedom
nigga.
is way more
Yeah,
important, man.
I'm back in stream on now, so I'm about to pull up.
Yeah,
What's the next one you want me to pull up?
hit up K.
All
You
right,
only
bet.
got you only got a few more left. We ain't gonna be too long.
All right. This shit hella slow too, nigga.
Yeah, this is it's acting crazy today.
I don't know,
The
man.
stream.
Like StreamYard been bugging lately, like really bugging. But hold up.
Yeah, then
I'm about to pull up K.
you gotta hit up HR. You gotta hit up StreamYard HR. Tell them to upgrade their system.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
yeah. Go to K. Soon as we K, go to. All right, this is when yeah, this is when he snapped. You know, he found out the you know, he went to the dude's crib. And for one thing, ain't nothing. Well, he knew already the situation. I ain't going in to discuss nothing, man. Like, what do we need to discuss, man? But this is when he found the globe. This is when he flipped because he found the globe that he gave his wife, and that's so disrespectful that his wife gave the globe that he gave to her to another man. Like she didn't even buy him a new one. She gave the gift that her husband gave to him. That is so disrespectful. And this one he off the dude. I ain't put the picture of the dude because it's too gruesome. So I just got him laying on the with the blanket over him and but yeah, this is so disrespectful, man. And he just snapped. It's a crime of passion.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, this is a crime of passion. You know what I'm saying? Any normal sucking simp will snap at this specific moment right here, man. Knowing that he gave her not only it's not just any gift, but that gift was really sentimental to old boy. So by her wife just uh frivolously giving the gift to the playboy, it's dangerous grounds, man. And that's why old boy offed him, nigga. I don't think he would have offed him if it wasn't for that, nigga. You know what I mean? He would have kept it, you know what I mean? He would have kept it P and I mean and it kept it moving, my nigga. But because of that situation right there, you know what I'm saying? It caused old boy to snap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was too
So
much.
stay
I think
sucker
that was
free, fellas, man. These birds
and
don't love you, nigga. Stay sucker free, you heard?
Russ, the crazy part is he walked in there just like right before his wife just finished getting plowed. So the bed is still messed up from her having sex with the guy. Because she was,
Mm-hmm.
as he was coming into the building, she was leaving the building. She just didn't see
Yeah.
it. She went outside to get a car. And then he went into the
Mm-hmm.
building. So he's sitting on the bed where his wife just got smashed. And he's looking at the globe, you know, because he knows she was there recently, because he knows by the private investigator what time she goes there every day. So he
Right,
knew that she was
right.
so that's why he went at that time to catch her. But she just left and he just missed her. But I think it was just too much for him. You know, he probably wouldn't have got a lot of time for this though. Because this probably would have been manslaughter and a crime of passion. He would have got a misdemeanor. I mean not misdemeanor, he got manslaughter. He probably would have got like 10 years. Because you remember the video I showed you that you
Yeah,
couldn't play
but
the other
yo,
day?
in the film, I don't think he ever got locked up in the movie.
Well, they were trying to hint that he turned himself in, but I hated the ending. But yeah, but this is crazy. This was just too much for him. It was emotion. He was too like his. It was this is just straight emotion, pure raw emotion that led him to do this. We can go to L, but yeah, don't let no woman trick you out of your freedom, man. You can't you gotta you gotta stay stoic and you gotta control your emotions, man. You gotta find a better way to cope. You can't just kill every man that want to smash a girl or smash a girl, and it's not even the man's fault. It's the one. It's
Yeah, she
you know
chose that nigga. She chose
yeah.
that nigga. So, know what I mean?
Don't yeah. He's not to blame. You shake that man's hand. You know that's it. Like yo, that's that. Like you know you can have her now. I don't want it. You can have her. Like it's not his fault, man. You're not in a relationship with that guy. You're in a relationship with that woman that you chose, and she's the one that's putting y'all against each other. At the end, guess what? She wins. At the end, she wins, man. She put y'all together. Y'all kill each other. Y'all kill each other. Then no, y'all both lose, and guess what? She's with the next guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
but don't
bad,
never let no
man. This shit acting out. But
yeah, don't never let no woman trick you out of your freedom, man.
never do that, man. Stay sucker free, fellas, man.
Yeah, don't never do that. You don't want to do that, man. Because you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it in the long run, man. You waste years, take years away from your life, man. While you in that when you in that cell, man, you're gonna rethink all of that. You're gonna be like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. You're gonna regret it, trust me. So you gotta control your emotions. Don't let your emotions get the best of you.
It's about
Hey,
to
can
pull
y'all
up.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, so
Yeah,
what scene are you on where he was up and looking at the bed and shit?
Oh yeah, we just passed it when he snapped, and she just left the crib, and he went into the apartment, to talk to the guy, and then he saw the crystal globe, and then he just snapped, and he was just sitting on the bed that she just had sex with the guy in.
Yeah. That like I said, we were talking about it earlier, man. That was the fucked up scene because
Yeah,
like he had that globe, that shit set him off because he was like, man, she was supposed to find out. It said like the 25-year anniversary and shit. So he had the picture of the son, him in there and shit. So that's why she was like falling apart when she found the globe and opened it up. She was like, oh, I see why this motherfucker got pissed off and killed this motherfucker.
it was just slow
Yeah,
emotion.
man, that's horrible. That sucks, man. But this is how it's gonna go down in real life if you're in a entanglement like this, man. You know what I mean?
But the most fucked up part about that scene at the homeboy's crib? My
What?
man was a good ass hostess though. Even though that nigga was pounding his wife, he's like, "Hey man, you want some
Yeah,
vodka?"
man.
Yeah,
My
plus
man
he
got him a
like
vodka, got him some drinks and shit. Like was explaining some stuff, but he threw some shots too. He's like, "Hey man, she could have been too happy."
But he's being honest though. I don't think he should. Nah, he handled like he's supposed to, man. That's what I said. I don't think men in that situation. I think men need to come together and realize who's the problem. Don't fight each other. Y'all gotta realize who's the problem. Like, yo, it's not his fault, man. It's he's not in a relationship with the other guy. Like he's in a relationship with the woman. It's your woman that did that to you. This man didn't do
I
nothing
know
to
a
you.
fact. Yeah, facts. But I'm
Like,
saying if a nigga come to my house and shit, first of all, I'm be like, nah, you can't come in. Like, fuck that. But I mean,
yeah,
if he's in there, I'm not gonna be. I ain't gonna be throwing no shots to no emotional ass man. I'm gonna be like, nah, man, I think she still loves you. I ain't shit.
I told you from day one. Hell shit.
Nigga, I ain't trying to set him off and stuff.
Hell yeah, man. Hell nah.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I thought when I watching that scene at first, I thought the husband was gonna like have a heart attack or something because he was blacking out, his vision was getting blurred. I thought he was gonna be the one that died or something, like he was gonna have a heart attack or something. And then nigga just start hitting him with the crystal globe. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, my man hit him in the head twice with the globe and shit.
Yeah, crazy, 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 crazy. Go to L Rush.
Give me a second. I gotta get back into StreamYard.
Oh damn. But yeah, don't but you got men gotta realize that, man. A woman putting two men against each other, and then at the end, guess what? She gonna be with the next guy. So y'all gotta, control your emotions.
Yeah, nah,
Cause one
facts.
yeah, because one of y'all gonna be, one of y'all gonna be unalive, the other one's gonna be in prison, and she's gonna be free with another man. And y'all just ruined y'all lives, so y'all gotta be in control of your emotion, man. You gotta leave
Nah,
her,
cause
you gotta
nah, you
bad.
right,
Oh, that's
famous.
it.
Cause you remember even the part where they was him and that guy was having a conversation. And he was like, "Hey, man, do y'all even go out a lot?" He was like, we go out occasionally, but most of the time we're up in here, aka I'm smashing." So
Yeah,
like you said, I'm not gonna flip out on the guy at that point. I'm be like, damn, this bitch ain't shit. Like,
yeah.
I'd be like, man, you can have this. Would have been one of those like, hey, man, I just came over here. Like, you can have her. You gotta get her shit up out of my crib like ASAP, nigga. I
Yeah,
got some
that's what.
Portuguese chicks coming through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo,
You got to. Yeah, take your loss like a man. You can have her now. Like she's yours. You can do whatever. Look, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I would have been like, look, she yours. She a terrible cook. I was bored out my fucking mind for the past 10 years. I'm about to be out here on some like Playboy shit. I'm like, man, I'm rich too. You can have this motherfucker.
Yeah, he can definitely get another woman. That'll be his lesson. And that's hopefully that'll make him, fix, what was missing for the next chick. But that relationship with the Playboy is not gonna work with her. Because once she has to be with him 24/7, it never works out.
yo, what you want me to pull up now?
Pull up, we did L.
So we want M N.
No, L.
Okay, so pull up L.
Yeah, L. All right, L. This is just a sad situation. 'Cause I like this. I mean, I got this picture because this shows like what who's really affected by it. The child, really, because the child involved. And look what she threw away, man. She had a family. She had a good life, nice home. You know, good child, and she's willing to throw all of that away for some side dick. These candy bar girls. These candy bar girls are wild out here. But I just want to show this, Exhibit L is who it really affects. It really affects the child. When there's a child involved, you got to move different. As parents to set a good example for what to be. But yeah, that's what I said. She's willing to throw all of this away for nothing. Man. So what's your thoughts on that?
Yo, my thoughts on that, it's like, yo, yeah, man, a chick will always choose her happiness over the family, man. The woman never cares about the kids, man, or the father, or the role of the father that plays within that kid's life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, and this happens in real life, man. A lot of times, the baby mother will prevent the father from hindering the father from seeing his own child. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, yo, I would say all women would choose happiness over their family. They never choose the family first. Now, man, stay sucker free,
Yeah.
fellas, man. Don't wife up these birds, man. They ain't got
And this
God
is
in them.
Yeah, and this is sad because when this is after he murdered the guy, and he put on all that work, he rolled him up in the carpet, put him in the trunk, went in the bathroom, wrote the blood off, and then he sat down to watch his kid do the play, and then they left, and he couldn't close the trunk because there's a body in it. It's just a sad
Hey, yo,
situation that
Pete game though. See how she didn't have no remorse that the husband off the Playboy? These chicks don't care about you in real life like that, too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, this is why I said this is why I couldn't give the movie a 9 because I think there was no consequences for nothing. Like they didn't have no, there was nothing. Everything was just okay.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
like,
like that in real life. A woman is never held accountable for her fucked up actions, nigga. It is what it is. You know what I
I
mean?
don't think any this movie. Yeah, I get that. What you think about that, SJ? The situation, and but the family and her, sitting there knowing what she did, and he's over there about to cry after the child's play, knowing he just murdered this guy.
Yeah, nah, man. I like the picture that you did, man, because it does show like how she impacted everything.
Yeah, she
But
caused
with
all of
him,
this.
he should have once he got them pictures, he should have just showed her like, look, man, I know what you're doing, address the situation. But he kind of put himself in that like trying. I don't understand why people have that curiosity to go talk to the person they cheated on and ask questions. Oh, how was she and shit like that? It's like, nigga, take the information and move on, man. Like, don't blow up yourself to
Yeah,
like
that's like those.
get revenge and shit. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
she
like
she
those.
was cold blooded because like even when like the cops started coming around, man, she was just on some like, damn, he's gone. She was still having the emotions about the guy that other dude and shit. So yeah, she almost threw it all away for her desires and shit. Because it's not like he was a better guy, like he did anything for her. It was a straight desire.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta
Yeah,
understand, man. Like, yo, man, if your woman don't view you like how Shorty viewed the French Playboy, man, that's not your woman, man. She belonged to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever you wife up a female like that, man, whenever the time comes that Playboy pull up, you best believe she getting bent over, nigga. They all for the streets, man. Uncle Rush will never lead you the wrong path, man. You know what I mean? Stay sucker free, fellas, man. They all belong to the streets, you heard?
facts.
But
Go
but
to M
Fame,
now.
before you went to this
Hey, go
photo,
ahead.
man, you said something that was kind of fire, man, about the whole situation. Like she would have got with the French dude and been upset. Cause yeah, she would have been in that
Yeah,
little ass apartment. She would have been like, "Nigga, you got to sell these books." We out here struggling and shit. So yeah, she would have been pissed off. She would have been comparing him to the other nigga that got bread.
Yeah, trust me, woman don't. If she would have went, she would have been so miserable. If she would have, you see her living situation with the house she had. If she go into that library to live, bro, she would have been so miserable in that dusty ass library. That shit was dusty. It just had a bed and books and shelves and a sink. Yo, she would have been miserable, and she would have ended up leaving him for another guy, and then the cycle would have keep continuing because she's never going to get back with another guy like her husband. That would have been it for her. She would have been that would have been the guy that got away.
Yeah,
Go
because
to
that
him,
French
Rush.
dude would have been like, "Look, you got to get a job. Shit, you over here eating all this goddamn food and stuff." She would have packed on like 30 pounds. Her shit would have been over.
Yeah, but she never left her husband for the Playboy though. She knew what she was doing, man. She needed a beta male provider. Cause she not with living in that apartment, nigga. Come on, man.
That's what I was trying to tell y'all. She was not going to leave her husband. She's going to keep him. I'm telling you, she's going to monkey branch.
Not really monkey branch. She's just gonna keep both them niggas around.
That's monkey branching.
Now, monkey branches is when you see somebody that got more money, you leave your current situation to deal with the dude that got the bag. That's monkey branching.
Nah, they don't leave. Monkey branches you holding on to at the same time.
Nah.
Yeah, you don't leave. You hate monkey branches. You hanging on. You holding on to one, and the other.
Nah, when you monkey branch to a new situation because the dude got the bag, that's hypergamy on steroids, nigga.
Yeah, but monkey branch when you holding on to two at the same time.
Nah, monkey branch is when you move on to the next, nigga. You monkey branch to a better situation.
Yeah, but then she's still gonna hold on to the old situation. Women don't.
I mean,
they hold on to.
Listen, man. Listen, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, she's using a nigga. Basically using a nigga, you know what I mean? And she's using both dudes for her own agenda. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. You got M? Because this is when it goes full circle.
Hold on, I gotta get back into StreamYard.
Damn, you gotta go in and out every time?
Yeah, this shit's fucking bugging. I might have to get a new laptop. You know what? Now we cooking on this one, man. They don't want this message to come out, nigga. But this shit coming out, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, this is yeah, this is a dope movie though, man. I like it. I just don't like the ending. They should have put some consequences on it. I think he should have set her up. He should have set it up. They should have made it, if they made it more interesting, the husband should have set her up like she murdered him and she should have got locked up.
Yo, that's not even realistic, nigga. Yo, how the movie ended, man, that's really realistic, nigga. I mean,
get the fuck out of here. With the ride in the sunset?
Mm-hmm.
Get the hell no.
Man, ain't no woman doing no time for that. Can't hold no woman held accountable for their fucked up actions, nigga. That's
you said they ain't doing no time for what?
Man, these hoes ain't doing no time, nigga, for their fucked up actions, man.
If it's a murder.
Yeah, for murder, they going down.
Not the way this shit went down in this movie, nigga. She gonna get away.
That's what I said. He should have set it up because she was lying the whole time about she didn't know him and everything. He could have made her the prime suspect. That's how you write a deeper script. They didn't think. He could have did something because she had the messages there. She just left his crib right before he came in. He could have did something to made it, seem like she was the last person there. And her fingerprints would have been on that same crystal globe. They should have set it like that, where he rolled off into the sunset and because she's the one that caused all of this. And that would have been her consequence.
Yeah, that would have been a cold ass ending. Like he destroyed all them photos and then he made her look like she killed him and she rotting in jail. Like he got his kid, got him a Lithuanian chick.
Yeah, that would have been a sucker free ending, and she would have went down. And she was lying to the police, like she didn't know him, and he had the pictures. He could have used those pictures actually. Like she's lying about not knowing this guy, and all these pictures were her with him, and she was the last one, as we know and everybody know, because they didn't see him there. She was the last one there with him before he passed. So they could easily play that off instead of this ending they did. So this is where it comes full circle. When remember when at the cafe when she told her it always ends bad, she went to pick up his clothes and she found the pictures that he had of her, that the private investigator took, and then her friend, the same one that said that, started talking to her. That was like a full circle. So I like that. They played it, they played it back. I like that scene. When she found out that he knows, so she can't play stupid no more. What y'all thought about that scene?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a I got you moment, but yo, it's you know what I mean. Sometimes that's how the shit plays out, nigga. You know what I mean?
I think it was a I got you moment because she didn't know before then that he knew. This is the first time she know that he knows that what she's been doing this whole time.
I mean, it's not like okay, yeah, I guess it was a I got you moment because she peeped game with the photos with the private investigator photos that he took of her. So okay, yeah, I guess it was a got you type moment.
Yeah, and I like the way they came full circle with the same lady that told her it's gonna end bad, and then she came right back into this scene with her looking at the pictures. I think
Yeah,
that
nah,
was a
that was a good I'll say like segment because yeah, like that lady kind of give her that foreshadowing and shit like hey,
yeah,
you keep going down this path, you explore like this cheating shit, you're gonna end up like kind of like I did regretting that shit.
yeah, yeah. And then it came right back. She came right back when she saw the pictures. Like, damn, you must be bad luck.
But you know the funny thing, like I thought that was a dope scene, where she approached her husband like, "Hey, what did you do?" He was just standing in that dark.
Oh, that
I was
was
like,
kind of creepy. I
"Yeah, that
like
was a
that
creepy
scene.
ass scene." That's what I'm saying though. But that's where he flipped it. He was like, "Bitch, what did I do?
Yeah,
You
that's
over
the
there
next.
fucking this guy?"
Yeah, that's the next scene, SJ. And then we got
Oh my
one more, and
bad.
that's it. You good because you let right into it. In Rush. Yeah, he was standing in the dark. That was kind of creepy. I was like, damn, this is about to turn to a horror
Yeah,
movie.
my man.
I thought, yeah, I thought he about to offer.
Yeah, she stupid rolling up on him like that. My man was in the dark. That's why I was like, "Hey, that ain't the time to be questioning the motherfucker what he did with your lover."
Yeah, yeah. This is the scene. This is, but I ain't got when he was in the doorway in the dark. I should have got that picture too. But this one, he barked on her, and she found out that he knew, and she questioned him, whatever. And he said, "I gave it my all." He said he basically was saying he gave it his all, and he basically ended with nothing at the end. And he said, "I didn't want to kill him. The person I really wanted to kill was you." And I think that's most men's mindset when they do stuff like this. They take it out on the man because they really don't want to take it out on the woman, so they just take it out on the man. For some reason, I don't know what the psychology in that, but they really do want to kill the woman, but they end up offing the man instead. But he told it straight up, like, and this was like raw emotion too. Like this was a good acting when he was talking like that. I think like he was really crying and shit.
Yeah, this definitely, yo, man, this definitely this film, yo, you can learn a lot from watching this film, bro. Cause yo, this shit always pans out like this in real life, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah,
but
that was
famous. What you was talking about that like psychology of the mindset when they do that shit. It's
yeah.
like the men think they're destroying her, like her source of happiness and shit. Because we still got that ego, even in like times where we fucked up. So like he was probably thinking like, oh, if I do this, and yeah, she ain't gonna have nothing. But what dudes fail to realize, like, say he would have ended up going to jail because of all this shit, she would have moved on and been fucking somebody else. So yeah,
Exactly.
It's dumb thinking, man. Yeah, it's just like nigga, you're best off moving on and shit.
Yeah. Then after this is when he just became a sucker. After this, he became this super sucker. So we can go to the last one. Oh, yeah, we go to O, Rush,
All right, hold on.
because this is when he became a sucker, and they tried to make a happy ending out of this bullshit. They tried to make a fucking, I don't know what they were trying to do. Like this, it's gonna be a happy family now. I'm like, yo, this nigga was willing to tell us I want to work it out, and man, and they gotta be the most these police officers, man, they botched this investigation. This should be a open and closed case.
Yeah.
I'm like, they didn't come back like that, man. That was so lame excuses. She clearly lying. You just clearly, call her lies that she's lying about she didn't know the guy. He's like, yeah, we do know that you know him. You were just with him 4 weeks ago. Like, she should be the main suspect. I'm telling you, he could have set this up for him to have ride off of the sunset and her get arrested. I'm telling you, they gotta let me write some movies in, man. I'll be making so many sucker free endings. They ain't gonna let me do it though, cause it's not gonna cater to women. So they're not gonna let me do it. They're not gonna let me write the ending that's supposed to be written. But for them, this is what pissed me off in this movie. That's when I said, "Fuck this movie." They tried to make this shit a happy ending, like a fairy tale type ending. Like, man, this is a tragedy.
Yeah, there's no way in hell that shit will work. Cause man, anytime like he's just gonna his mind gonna wander, be like, man, this motherfucker was over here just happy with this guy.
Yeah, and her
So yeah.
too. And this nigga just said, "Look, I ain't really gonna kill him. I'm going to kill you." So she don't know when it's gonna happen. That nigga can have a Joe Frazier flashback and snap. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And he'd be like, "Damn," but it's not a happy ending. And bro, I don't know, man. It was just. I don't think it was an ending, man. Then they had them sitting at the precinct like he was gonna turn himself in so he could just flee the country. And I'm like, man.
Yeah, the ending was terrible. I like where you were going with it, Fame. If they would have like framed her or
It was too
something,
easy.
that would have been dope.
There was no consequences, and Paul got no justice. They just killed that nigga. Like that nigga was expendable in this movie. They just killed that nigga off and like, oh, we don't care. Let them ride off as a family. I'm like, man, they gonna be some Bonnie and Clyde shit now?
Yeah, but that was
I
funny
heard
though when the cops revealed that he had a wife and shit. She was like, huh?
Yeah, I started rolling when I saw that, man. Like, yeah, bitch, you wasn't the only one, nigga. Yeah, he had a situation, bitch.
yeah,
But that's why
the
I did
wife was
like the movie, because it just showed it had them layers tucked away in it where it's like, hey man, like you might be all caught up in his passion, but them type of dudes, man, hey, you ain't the only one. You one of many. You ain't special.
Mhm. You ain't nothing
yeah,
special, man. You for the streets.
yeah, that's crazy. I just didn't like the ending, man. There was no consequences, man. Movie gotta have some type of it was just too easy. They got away, he got away, or they got away too easy. She got away too
Oh
easy.
my goodness,
Like,
man.
she did a little crying and that's it. And this nigga willing to take her back. Like, it was just too easy, man, for me.
Yeah, no,
No,
it was, man. That ending was terrible, but it was still a good movie, man. Shout out to Richard Gere, man. He's a great ass actor because my man done like wifed up a hooker in one movie we reviewed, and now my man done got cheated on, the most foul cheating on movie history. So this motherfucker is a legend.
yeah, that nigga got poor choice in woman now. And then he have a runaway bride.
Yeah, I forgot he was in it. Yeah, was it he? He was in that.
Do that too. That nigga got terrible choice in movie woman.
Yeah, he do got one movie though. I forgot the name of it though, where he was like a crooked cop or some shit. He was like cheating with dudes' wives, and he made a dude like kill his own wife. The dude ran in there and caught him cheating. Damn, I forgot the name of that movie. But yeah, he was cold blooded in that one.
They gotta grade him something good, cause that nigga keeps striking out. That nigga's like Morris Chestnut.
Yeah.
Morris Chestnut. They got this nigga always playing the same.
Yeah, I might have to bump my rating up to a 9, man. Think about this one. Yeah, this is this was a good movie, man. I got to bump it up to a 9, even though the ending was bad. I agree with you on that, famous. But the messaging on this one,
Yeah. So what you think the overall message is from this movie?
I'll say the
They
overall
all
message from my standpoint is
they all for the
like we
street.
always hit. Oh, go ahead.
The message in this film is letting everybody know that they all for the streets and that your wife or your girl, she going, my nigga. Yo, yeah, man, never wife up a bird, man. What is wrong?
What about you, SJ?
Yeah, I would say the message is, man, you gotta get somebody that is attracted to you, man. I don't think men they think they could buy their way out of that attraction. So it's like, nah,
Yeah.
man, that person gotta be attracted to you, man. And man, you can't lead with the money. I know that's like the comfortable thing we bought into for society, but nah, you got a woman that will work with you, is willing to break some bread with the family. I'll say that lowers the probability of her stepping out. There ain't no 100% guarantee, but at least she'll be occupied with like work and shit. She ain't gonna be out here like fucking looking for hobbies to go find some dick and shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the I'll say the overarching message.
For me, I think for a woman, it's the grass is not greener on the other side. For men, is you cannot buy genuine desire, and you can never, put anything past a woman, even if she's your wife. You have to, you have to, you know she's capable of doing, just as bad as the bad one. Don't ever, you know, expect her to be a saint, 100% perfect because she's not. And I think men need to just, like I said, they got to pick better women, and they gotta really know who they're married to. Because a lot of men are getting in relationships with women they just met, women they really don't know like that. They don't know her capabilities, and they really don't have no genuine desire for them. And this is the stuff that happens. It catches them by surprise because they expect a woman to be a one way, and they're really not. So yeah, don't um don't never put nothing past a woman.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, man. Your money can't save you, man. So if you're a
It can't buy.
rich sucker innocent, your money will never save you. She is always going, my nigga. Or he's wrong.
Yeah. If you can't do old Russ, I could tell you what it is because it's just the end of the movie when she finally found the picture on the crystal globe, and he was looking at her like this is some romantic ass moment, and you just murdered somebody, nigga, and she just cheated
Yeah.
on you. This is not no this is not like this nigga. He looked like he's kind of like happy that she found the shit. I'm like, nigga, your ass is wanted for murder, or not wanted for murder. Your ass, you know, just murdered a guy that your wife was just smashing. Like this is not a happy ending. They tried to write this shit off like it's some romantic moment. That's why I can't stand this ending, bro. And she didn't. She had no consequence. She just cried a little bit, and she said, "We can make this right. We're gonna make this right." This nigga was just holding her like, "Yeah, we're gonna make this right." And I don't know, because at the end they was at the precinct. But I think he was willing to turn himself in. And she was like, nah, I think we just flee the country or whatever. And it just ended with them, in front of the precinct. So we don't really know what happened. It just open. It's like open ended, you know. So I didn't like this ending at all, man. I ain't like it. I'm keeping it 8, man. I can't bump this up. I like all the endings, man.
Yeah, that scene you talk about, famous. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
messed up because that shit would have made me just like rehash some shit. I'm like, look at her, like, bitch, you gave away this globe, and I had like good intentions with this. Like, the fact that she gave that one away, that's what it was like messed up. Like, you could have went and bought him something else. You just had to give up some shit that I got for you. So that's where she was just totally like some dirtbag shit.
And they try to make this shit romantic. That's the problem I had with it. Like this nigga was looking at her, looking at the thing, like he was like proud of his wife and shit. Like nigga, she was getting pile dropped this whole movie.
Yeah.
And how do you Like,
Oh,
nigga was
oh
happy.
man.
It
Then
seemed like
gave
he,
him the globe that sentimental to you. Like she gave
and
that shit up like it was nothing. She was like, "Man, take this globe here. You did a great job last night."
yeah, now that you killed her side guy, she has no choice but to be with you now. Because if she do, now you probably gonna get locked up and she ain't gonna have nothing. So now she is basically just stuck there. So this is not, man. This nigga was terrible, man. And this nigga was trying to be with her. Like I think he was more into her then. After he realized this nigga was a cop. This nigga was cucked by that man, bro. He was cucking himself. Like this nigga was like, because at the end he seemed like he was more into her. Like he was like, like he was madly in love with her. Like we're gonna work this out and all this stuff. He still loves her and all this stuff. I'm like, man, I hate this guy. He was dancing with her and shit. They tried to make a happy ending out of this bullshit. They always try to. I hate when they try to make happy endings out of bullshit. This is a terrible situation. This she caused so much chaos, and she didn't get nothing, no consequences at all. And this nigga, and he didn't even get no consequences, killing the guy. Like, man, R.P. Paul. They did my man dirty, man. Damn. She got this nigga caught up. Now her husband killed him. This nigga laying somewhere in the trash. They did him dirty, man. But that's it. That's all we got, man.
Word. So y'all got any last words?
Nah, not really, man. I'm saying stay sucker free, man. Vet these women out. Don't put nothing past them. You can't buy burning desire. She gotta love you for you, not your money, man. And y'all just gotta keep your foot on these women's neck, man. Cause I keep my foot on these women's neck, and y'all simply trying to stop it, man. Y'all trying to stop it, but it ain't gonna stop me. I gotta push forward. I gotta set my people free.
Yeah,
But
man. I
yeah,
mean, yo, pretty much, man. Yo, man, stay sucker free, man. Yo, man, these hoes don't love you. You know what I mean? Yo, man, yo, we at the last hour, man. So seeking for a relationship should be the last thing on your mind, man. Just getting right with the Most High, trying to make it to the pearly gates. It's the thing to do now. Know what I mean? These birds ain't worth it, my nigga. Word is born, man. It's your boy Rush, aka Raw Mundo, out here chasing that ball, yo. Seek wisdom, practice humility, and always remain sucker free. You heard? I'm out. One, yo, fame. Thanks for pulling up, my nigga. One.
I